cameras.
Action.
Do the thing.
What's doing it? We're doing it.
To the thing.
We're doing it
Julian.
live. Hello,
Hello.
world. Oh, and my
Oh my
computer's taking a
God.
dump. There we go. All right.
Hell yeah.
Dumpy.
It
We're off
would
to the
be
start. Woo!
an anniversary stream without that.
There
Correct.
we go. All right, that's much better. Things are heating up. Things are warming up. It is spring, and the April Fool's joke we started last year is still going. Here we
Gotcha.
are, as Dylan said earlier. Gotcha. We're still doing
I was
it.
going to let you take credit. I wasn't going to call you out publicly for stealing my joke. Carlos Mencia over here.
Gotta give credit to the terrible jokers where they're due.
Abandon credit.
Yeah, how's everybody doing? Have a good weekend? I mean, it is the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
we're just playing on Mondays.
Already fucking up, Robert. It's just so weird streaming on a weekend because normally it's just Monday nights. But this is
Hang on, whistle thing.
our marathon stream, Saturday the 12th, 2025 in April. It's been a year. It's been a year to say the least. I'm excited to see what you guys do in the game today, but I want to hear from you guys. Anything you want to reflect upon over the last year regarding our game or your life?
I
The
Big
game of life.
question.
The game of life?
The game of life. I mean, I usually lost in that one. You know, somebody got a big old job, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
well,
Shit.
That
I
sucks.
always pull the earthquake. My house is broken. Or whatever it is.
want to I just want to show appreciation for you guys for sticking it out with as a group, and it's amazing that usually it's hard to pull a group together for just a couple of frickin' weeks.
Mhm.
And this is a big accomplishment, and
that's
Appreciate you guys.
true. Most of us started as strangers, or
Yeah.
Mhm.
strangers in some capacity. So
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
And now we're out here joking about all sorts of crazy things. Like that time we talked about Robert's butthole on stream. And
well, there's a video for that.
there is a video for that.
All the crazy shenanigans.
My butthole is not on the video. Sorry to disappoint.
To be clear.
everyone's like,
Ah, man.
Yeah.
posing out there.
Cancel that search.
Tab,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, jeez. It's reserved for my OnlyFans.
Patreon content.
Patreon content only. Yeah. Our very happy to see our Discord reach over 100 members, thanks to
Mhm.
the efforts of Mia El Chivo and Big Red here, Nick. Thank you guys for kind of consolidating a little bit into our Discord, because we're trying to make a big move into playing more PFS, as well as jumping into other tabletop RPGs. So excited to see more of that happening. Big shout out to Tim, Legend, the Fawns, Noble Goblin, and I'm probably forgetting something. Somebody. All those wonderful GMs in there putting up games. We do have lots of seats available, so it's weird because it seems like we have more GMs than players, which is unheard of. But here we are. So if you're a player looking for a game, come talk to our GMs. We're looking to collaborate and start campaigns, adventures, and modules, and really get into more PFS stuff. I'm excited because I've never played PFS. I created my first PFS character, and will be probably jumping into a game after I finish my run of Power of Legends, which is another Pathfinder scenario. And then I'm actually, I got my ticket to the Paizo Con online. Gonna play in a bunch of PFS games there with my dude, which I'm excited about. Hopefully I can see some of you guys in or around the con or games. But definitely check that out if you're into that or want to learn more. You can join our Discord. And if you're in there, you can find a discount code for our merch also. Every month we're going to be putting out a new shirt based on the gods of Galarian. Last month we did Pharasma. this month we're doing Gazra. So artist is still working on that. Hopefully we'll be able to release that by the end of next week. It's in its final stages, which I'm very excited about. You can see Pharasma is behind me right now. Wait, other way, maybe?
There she is.
There she is.
Hot.
The Lady of Graves herself. Yes, apparently.
Beautiful.
Who are you wearing today?
Oh, today I'm wearing one of the first shirts that we made with the artist. That is Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. It's pretty dope.
Cthulhu.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's where I watch
Sweet.
all of my shows.
On-
That's where I watch all my shows and get my mind horridly altered.
Yes, I hate myself for that joke, but y'all
Cthulhu got
laughed a lot harder than I expected. So thank you.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I have to think about my favorite. I think Cthulhu-inspired movie is Color Out of Space with Nicolas Cage. Such a terrible movie. Just in just the gore and the story. It's so fucked up. I love it. I think it's a pretty good story. Very.
I have heard good things
Fucks
about
with
that
you.
one.
It fucks.
It's also funny to me because Robert is a big fan of horror, and yet we saw what happened on our horror stream.
Yeah.
this past
Made
week.
inhuman sounds. I love it.
Inhuman sounds. Yeah, exactly. The best way to put it.
Oh, man. Like I said in our chat, it's just that I am a fan of watching horror and thriller movies, but participating in them is a very different story. I do not like. Yeah, it's fun watching, but being in environments like that, I prefer not to. I think one of the first haunted houses I ever walked through as a teenager, I ended up crying in line and then just hugging the walls, covering my face, and yeah, it was.
That's entirely fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm not about that shit either.
No, honestly, this game is one of the only horror experiences I have not had a catastrophic meltdown during, because I would be the same person at the haunted house. I have never been to one. I will never go to one because I would punch someone, and I'm not trying to get sued.
Yeah, exactly. Now I credit the art style for that because it's oh shit. Oh, that's just a
right.
weird old guy or whatever.
Right, exactly.
It's
right.
cartoony
little
enough that
angry
it's
duck.
Yeah, it's this is cute, but also kind of terrifying. So
right.
I can live with
it. It's
it.
goofy. It's fun. It's funny. It makes a huge difference. Someone wanted us to play Until Dawn, and I said absolutely no.
I'll play. I'm so looking forward to Silent Hill F. I don't usually jump in horror games, but I can't wait for that one. That one looks incredible.
Yeah, you guys have fun with that shit.
It's just gonna be a stream with Jacob and El Chivo. That's it. I think that's who was trying to get us to play it.
Outlast Trials.
Outlast Trials. That's what it was.
Outlast Trials.
Yeah, I might give it a try, maybe. But it's funny because I used to work in haunted houses. I'd put on the full get up, makeup, and chase motherfuckers around. As long as I'm on that side,
I've done that too. It's hella fun.
It is so much fun.
It makes a lot of sense,
so
actually. I even love running horror stuff for ttrpg stuff. I love running horror. It's so much fun, but watching it or participating in most forums, I'm just gonna shut down.
No doubt. But yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, reflection from doing this for a year. It is wild. This is the longest campaign I've got to be a player in. I've completed a year-long campaign as a GM, but I've never went, I think, more than 2 or 3 months in a campaign at most as a player. So being on this side of it for this long and doing it in this context is a very different experience. And I like it a lot. Although I am also terrified for what is going to happen to our characters today.
Just TPK, the opening. That's actually a good point though. Like I've always GM'd, so I've had campaigns that are, like 4.5 years long. But as a player, I've only been in one other campaign for it was for a year long, which was a Cypher game that came to close at a year. That did not continue at a year. So as a player, this is my longest running campaign as well.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how, I don't know, just how difficult it is for schedules to be maintained. But then when it's like this, and it's like, oh, we're actually doing this, like this is for a show, like this is a commitment, which I think is another reason why I'd like to get more into the paid game scene, and try to run some of that, because not only is it a chance to make money off of doing this, but it's also a way I can actually get to play or GM consistently.
Yeah, I agree.
Being an adult is hard.
It is.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
sign up
very
for this.
hard.
I don't think any of us did. Who wants to work?
You know, we
I
got
mean,
time for that.
some people
I
do.
did
mean,
notice-
I don't mind working, but I'd rather do this for work. So this is what we're doing. We're trying to do that, right?
Robert, you
yeah.
and I have very similar haircuts at this moment.
Oh, do we? Take your hat off.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ew.
Take it off.
Take
Take it off.
Take it off.
Oh, wow.
You are twins.
Nice. So what do you? Oh, go ahead, Jacob. What's up?
I was just gonna say, like, I'm the outlier here. I got more hair on my head than like all you combined.
It's true.
And it's not that long right now.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. I just got my quarterly haircut.
I get my hair cut. I do like
Yeah.
once a month. I go in and get my hair, and the whole work's cleaned up. They wash my hair. I love it.
It's fair. My hair is deceiving, despite the fact that, like, I have a really nasty hairline and everything. Like, my hair grows very quickly, and it's very thick. So even when it doesn't look like I have a lot of hair on my head, I'm actually, like, if not right now, obviously, but like if I let this go for like another 2 months or so, it's going to be the equivalent of shearing a sheep.
Interesting.
That's part of why I did mine with low hair on the sides and most of the hair on the top, because I wanted to grow my hair out. But with all the sides and the back, it's just too much. It's just too much hair, So now with just the top, I want to grow it out and braid it into a dragon braid. That's my plan. And then I don't plan on
it's
cutting
full
it
Viking.
until
The
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
is
that's my
it?
plan.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Is
Dragon
that what that's
braid,
called?
yeah. And
Interesting.
I'm gonna grow it
I
out,
didn't
and
realize that.
I'm gonna
Do
grow it
it.
out
That'd
as
be
long as
metal
I
as
can
fuck,
for
dude.
years. And I don't plan on cutting it off until my first grandchild is born, which who knows when that will be.
That
But I don't want it to be like a very special thing,
That's super cool.
dwarven as fuck. Just think of
Mhm.
that dwarven metal band. I think they're called Windrose. They're fucking.
Oh, Windrose.
Yeah.
I have no
Yeah.
intention of having grandchildren anytime soon. My son is only 15,
I was
but
gonna say.
I want it to be like in 10 years from now. Say I cut
like,
my hair
fuck.
off, and it's like a.
Next week he's
I'm
got his
probably
head
gonna
shaved.
cry, like it's gonna be amazing. Hair in the back in the day, hair was a symbol of power, and I want to bring that back.
True.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I know
damn.
Robert used to have hella long hair. I grew my hair for 3 years at one point too.
Yeah, this is the shortest
So-
amount of time that I've had short hair. I've had longer hair than I've had shorter hair in my entire span of 38 years. So.
I can safely say I have never had long hair.
It used to go down to my ass crack. That's how I used to clean my butt. Just taking
Just
my
like
hair
this in the
between my
shower?
legs and get the squeegee.
Floss it out?
Squid, squid, squid,
Yeah.
squid.
Reverse Hot Wheeling with your own hair.
Gosh.
It's okay. There's always a shower right next to the toilet.
Just
so
throw
you don't have
half
to
your
worry about
hair over the front, half your hair over the back, and tie it, and you don't even need clothes.
it. It's like a hair bikini.
Yeah, like a Borat
A
thong
Borat
type
hair
thing.
bikini.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
used to tie it around my chin when I couldn't grow facial hair, and like I'd pretend to be a Fu Manchu. But I mean, this facial
Nice.
hair's taken me 20 years to grow. So, anyways, let's stop talking about hair and ass and get back to what we're supposed to be doing here.
Yeah, Tim said 20 minutes in and we're already talking about Robert's ass. And I was like, oh no, Tim, you missed the first one. You missed the first instance.
Yeah.
Joke's
That was
on
like the
you.
first
Yeah.
line.
That's how we opened, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. So to coincide with the marathon stream here, any donations or subs or anything like that given during the stream will be donated to the UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital in participation with the what's it called? Fucking Extra Life charity that is happening this entire weekend. So that'd be kind of cool to kind of mesh those things together and celebrate our 1 year, and all kinds of stuff has been happening in the last month. So yeah, happy 1 year anniversary, everybody. We did it.
Is there a donate command?
I think there's a giveaway and the
Donate command.
Like
Give
if-
us money.
No. Sorry, I
That's
meant like
the
if I
command.
put like exclamation point donate or something. Will
I'm not sure, but there is a
Discord
button
prompt you to the link?
We've used the donate.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
where
donate
your
button.
sub button
It's
would
right
normally
under
be.
Cody.
Yeah, where the sub button would normally be, there's a donate to charity button. So you can just use that.
Yeah.
there's that. Yes.
All right, I'm tech illiterate this morning. Apparently, I will figure this out at some point in the next 3 hours and 40 minutes.
And
And
we'll be accepting donations for the entire month. That's how long it goes. So you can
Right.
use the links in our Discord, or I think just during our streams, that link will be there until the end of the month, and it'd be good to see us come together for that. So there, I mentioned a giveaway. There is a exclamation point giveaway command you can do in Twitch chat because at the
There it
end of the
is.
stream, we'll be selecting one person in the audience to win a ttrpg bundle, as well as a $25 gift card to our merch store. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm happy about that. Our dibs, Anchor 89's one is 1 for 1 so far. Are you guys ready to get into this? Wait, that's
anxiety
different.
there.
That's
You
a different
did.
prompt.
Oh man,
It's
I was
been
like,
2 weeks
fooled
since we
me.
played or
you
recorded.
fooled me.
Are we ready to live by the
live
die?
by the
By the
die
die.
and
Die
die
by
by
the
the
die.
die.
Hi.
I'm not. Last time, 2 IRL weeks ago, you guys encountered a goblin in the Rusthenge lair, the first level of the pit in the Devil's Platter around the hinterlands of Sandpoint. You, this trap-making goblin requested that you guys find and kill a witch named Menagrel, who had joined forces with Chief Ripnugget to turn the Whistlefangs into his minions, essentially, to guard him while he does some studying somewhere. This goblin's name was Tunch, and he had an oversized weasel, I think, named... what was his name? My notes. I don't have my notes. Up. I just
Sausage.
started going
Yep.
off the...
Sausage.
Yeah, there you go.
Sausage. I'm gonna steal it.
Sausage.
Mhm.
Sausage will be ours by the end of this stream.
We
if-
just gotta beat him.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well,
One of us will be riding the sausage into battle.
you can ride some
Not
sausage
me.
Pride Month.
into
It's got to be
battle.
a small
Anyways.
creature.
That's most of us.
Yeah.
It is technically a megalictus, which sounds so
What'd you
hot.
call me?
A predatory moose-tulet. I'm getting off the rails here.
It's easy to do with sausage.
Yes, very easy. Where am I? Tunch asked you guys to kill the witch
Megalictus.
Menagrel, and he'll help you find Ripnugget. So you guys can find out more about these 7 dooms that were ominously warned to you by Nualia, her spirit, before she dissipated into the nothingness. And yeah, you guys work your way through more of the layer here. He did warn you that you'd probably have to go through the throne room, where the interim leader, Gerlunk, is being worshipped and chanting with the rest of the Whistlefang goblins to Chief Rip Nugget's request. You guys made quick work of most of the goblins. Gerlunk got away. He saw Silflay as they walked through the door and mentioned something like, "It's you! You brought her here! The doom of us all! Murderer!" And then he ran away into a very thickly webbed hallway to the east. As Gerlunk did so, a large scaled four-legged creature crept up and out from behind a crevice behind the throne in this room that you guys now stand. And we are at the top of round 5, sorry. As this creature clambered over and began to swipe and chomp away at each of you. So, that's where we're going to start, but not before I say for the anniversary, you guys are going to get another obol each. So,
Aww.
Yay!
happy
Like
anniversary.
liquid gold.
He
Less
was
chance of a TBK.
Since he was reviewing that stat block and was like, "Eee,
Guess I'm
all
Right,
right, they're gonna
exactly.
need a little boost here."
Did
I'll
you
say-
already put it on our characters? I'm just making sure. I'm like, I don't remember how many opals I had. So
I have not been keeping track of any of your obols.
okay, I need to
I
use
don't-
my opals.
Same, because
I've
I
got
actually
3.
have 2.
I got 3
Wow.
now.
What the fuck? I only have 1 now.
I don't remember actually getting any obels, so those might be fake. Like,
What
I,
the
you know what I
fuck?
mean? Normally, I don't remember.
Right.
Well,
They're
all I
not
know
like
is that
hero
if
points. We
nobody's
don't
been
get 'em.
keeping track, then you only have 1.
I'm fair with that.
I only use them when I use them, so I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
have 3.
Same.
I'm
I was gonna
fairly
say.
certain I didn't have any.
Foundry keeps
Frisk
track
doesn't do
for
anything
you.
heroic. He hides in the back,
fuckers.
doesn't get hit, and shoots things. So
Dad, don't take our stuff away.
Yeah, exactly. Leave us alone, Dad.
All right, so here we
My
are. Started
Legos.
combat. Start around 5. Brip, you can start us off
Oh,
in
man.
this
Oh,
chamber. Let me,
shit.
while you think about what you want to do, I'll give you a little bit of time. The room is made of rough stone walls, decorated with a mix of bones, broken weapons, tattered tapestries, and bits of junk. In the northern area where Brip is, and 10 feet above, holding onto the ceiling, there's a very charred and dead goblin that slumps on the partially burned wooden throne. Cave opening to the northwest of the throne opens up into darkness, which is where this scaled lizard-like creature clambered out of, and several bloody spears lean against the wall near the opening. We've got Calliope and Ignara engaged in melee with this lizard creature. Brip is 10 feet above on the ceiling. Just to the south of Ignara, there's a fire pit with Giddy and Silflay behind. And Silflay actually has a new companion given to them by Brip, a jade, a wondrous jade figurine of a serpent was thrown down previously, and the giant viper named Verasthis is there to assist Silflay also. So that's where we are. Brip, take it away.
Okay. Well, I think the first thing I would like to do is action 1 is attempt to hide,
Okay.
because I don't want to be seen.
Oh, okay, you're on the ceiling still, right?
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Spider Brip, Spider Brip.
Sure.
Does whatever Spider Brip does.
And after he hides, and this initiative tracker is massive.
Yeah.
Oh, you should be able to go into settings and adjust it for your view, your perspective.
I then do a
Oh god, Anchor's already playing cards.
2 action. Oh,
I don't like the sound of that. Aaron Judgment.
Play on a
no, I
random
think
PC.
I guess.
we have something. I had to do that. Okay. And 2-action Hunter's Aim at said beastie.
Ooh.
Oh, I rolled. I can't see where I got a 34 total. That says it's a critical hit.
Hey.
It's a way to start it off.
Let me roll some critical damage. Robert, based on my stealth roll, can I add some sneak attack?
That's a great question. Let me double check here.
The answer is probably.
Oh man. Now that we're level 5, things are about. This is gonna be amazing, guys. This is like
I
the
would
best
say
way.
a really good way to start, actually.
I got my. Yeah, if I get a sneak attack would be great, but I already got critical specialization and precision and
Ooh,
All that good stuff.
Okay.
level 5 is what I've been waiting for.
It does not look like they are aware of you. So yes.
Okay. Let's roll.
Come on,
Oh,
Rip.
shit.
56
Rip.
points of
All
damage.
right, Rip.
Damn.
God damn, that's one way to start it off. And to
Fucking A.
shout out to Anchor89 for playing Air and Judgment. Play on a random PC. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 in that order here. I'll apply this damage also. Oh my god, that is so much damage. 56 points of damage.
Oh, look at
Dude.
the animation on that.
I love that,
That's
actually.
awesome.
Oh.
The creature gets
Damn.
blasted by an arrow in an artery. It looks like his blood just splooshes out of the wound. Covered in its own blood now. It happens in just mere seconds. It kind of roars out in pain and then looks over its shoulder and eyes you up on the ceiling. And its lizard-like eyes gleam with a great intelligence. Maybe
Oh,
fear
fuck.
also. All right, that is your first action. Or second, right?
I feel like we've had really
that's
good.
all 3.
All 3. Okay.
I feel like we've
Hide
had
and
really
the
good
2
crits
actions
this
to
game.
fire.
Really good what?
Like we've had good criticals like all throughout this campaign so far. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like none of
Hey
that.
man, you TPK'd us.
Right.
It's a break.
We didn't like it,
It's a
so.
break.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Spoiler,
give me a,
I guess so, yeah.
No
A
spoilies.
little bit.
give me a reason to do it again. That's good.
No,
No.
I shan't actually.
All right, so this creature yells out in and verbalizes something. Aklo katanka,
Oh, shit.
aklanka. And only Calliope understands.
Holy shit, okay.
It is speaking.
Hey.
It is speaking Aklo, and it says something along the lines: "Cursed small folk, how dare you? Where did those goblins go? They haven't fed me in months. Oh, that hurts. Fuck."
A lizard saying "fuck" something about that.
Just hungry. God damn it.
okay.
The fucking frog hit me. It said all that in just those few syllables.
Yeah, Calliope, having heard this and actually being able to understand it, narratively, she was able to has her shield raised, so she didn't get covered in all of its blood as it got shot in the neck. But from behind her shield, her eyes go wide as she's surprised to hear this creature talking. I don't know if she. I don't think she can talk on not her turn. So. Also, I think she's probably processing what the fuck is going on. So
Yeah.
I would wait until it's her turn in initiative before she would convey any of that.
Just double checking something here.
I really didn't think Akla was ever going to come into play, so that's cool.
He's actually
Pick a
gonna turn.
random one.
He's gonna turn to Brip. He's like, again, in Aklo says, "I'm gonna fucking whap that thing off the wall with my tail."
I love that Calliope has like an inside track to its self-narration.
Quickly, it's telegraphing its attacks.
Yeah.
It only has, because you're 10 feet up, it can only hit you with the tail, so it's just going to do that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, natural 20!
Oh,
There it is.
crit for a crit.
Yeah, ping
Flat
pong
frog.
crits.
All right.
Thank you, Brip, for your service.
All right, and for its next action, it's going to attempt a trip attack to knock you down, actually. Actually, let's resolve the critical damage first, and then the crit fumble. I mean, crit hit.
Just so you know, I'm
It's like,
not
wait,
off
what?
guard while climbing.
The natural 20, I don't think that matters.
Yeah, and that should apply to your AC.
Now you're going to take 28 points of damage. Crit hit deck.
Could have been
Damn.
worse. Could have been worse.
I just like to say that your crit did twice as much damage as its crit.
Right.
Absurd.
Twice.
Let's
Brip
see.
is the canon of this adventure.
So its tail does piercing damage, so it's going to not only, well, let's see if second action resolve, knocking you off of the ceiling there. It succeeds, so you are now on the ground, prone, as well as your weapon being dropped to the ground below you too. So you're prone, you're no longer holding your weapon, and it's got one more action.
Oh, it's gonna
that
eat
is
you.
going to bite. So all that's
The bare minimum
max,
grab.
yeah, at minus 10. Missed. All right, missed the jaw. And now we go to Giddy, followed by Silflay and Verastis.
What?
Restus. Oh, my snake.
All right.
I don't know how to use.
Let's see. So, Giddy just witnessed this thing get shot in the head and then still survive. Brip gets smacked off of ceiling. And she's like, all right, I gotta think fast here. Speaking of fast, looks over at Calliope. Hey, Calliope, I've been developing a new trick for you. And he is going to cast haste on Calliope.
Sick.
And you feel your blood like start to run faster and heat up, so you're feeling a little warm, and it gives you the zoomies. You're going quick.
Hell yeah.
Turn into a cat.
Yeah.
So that's 2 actions, and then Giddy looks back over at Ignara and says, all right, Iggy, I'm gonna need you to do some work here for me. And Iggy is going to claw at this thing. For a 24 to hit. And we
24 is a
have
hit.
not as much, but 5 points of slashing damage and fire.
Okay. God, stop! I gotta go. I gotta hide. He yells out in Aklo.
That's Iggy's turn. That's all 3 actions.
See if Silflay kills it before
Right.
Calliope can.
Talking's a free action, dog.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like I don't know.
Do you want to say something? Because I mean, I'm about to.
Yeah.
I'm about to. Yeah. Take
Say
your free
This
action.
thing.
Hold on. Wait. This thing is speaking Aklo. I can understand it.
What?
Let me try to speak to it.
What?
Oh, now you tell us.
It took a second for me to process. I was a little. I haven't seen anything like this.
I just pulled my snake out.
Oh no. Well, it spoke. In fairness, it spoke after you did that.
I will delay until after Calliope.
Okay.
They always say something after you pull the snake out.
In a demonic
That's bigger than I
language.
expected.
Why is your snake so big?
It's not proportionate to your body.
Oh.
Okay, Calliope.
Roll that thing back up.
Fruit by the foot.
Here?
Calliope will say to the creature, if you want to leave, you could leave. But you came after us. We'll let you leave free, but you can't attack any one of us, or we will end you. 2 choices: death, or get the fuck out of here.
I was gonna say that.
All right, anything else for your turn?
A knowledge check. Try to do a recall.
Oh, perfect. Yep.
Knowledge, and then I will ready an action. She'll ready a strike if it does anything hostile against us.
Sure.
That should be enough actions. I think that Calliope would be doing... God. I don't know. I got religion or arcana. I don't really... We'll call it... Could be a magical beast? Fuck, I only have a +2 nature. I would ask you, but I know you're gonna say, you tell me. So I'm like trying to get ahead of it and
Just
talk
roll
myself into one
something.
thing.
No, you can.
Okay.
Either whatever you roll
Sailing lore?
knowledge-wise.
Bertrand's back from the dead.
Yeah. His ghost pops up. Natural 20. I know exactly what this thing is. Oh no, it's
channeling Bertrand.
Just
crazy
whatever
reason.
knowledge roll you have, DC is going to be higher based on what you roll. So
Yeah.
it doesn't
All right,
matter.
fuck it.
Really.
I'm just gonna roll religion because that's higher. So we'll see if it's a religious beast. Probably not. Probably don't know what it is.
Fortunately, none of Pharasma's tellings or works from her priests or priestesses that you've read don't mention what kind of creature this could be.
All right. All right, yeah. Last 2 actions then would just be 2 ready in action to swing out with her bastard sword if the creature makes any hostile actions.
Okay.
And she does say that, like, if you make any move against us, I'll strike you down.
I won't. Just want to get out of this damn place.
She's like, everybody hold.
And is anybody going to go after it?
No, I mean, I would just ready a needle dart, essentially, in case it takes any hostile action. And I think, just in a meta sense, like, Sylphia would lean into the snake and say,
Rasis, do you have attack of opportunity? I can't see your stat sheet, so I have no idea what you're capable of.
It does have a reaction called Coiled Strike, but it
Awesome.
works as a reactive strike.
I
You can only
see.
use
Okay.
it if it's coiled. So it takes an action to coil first, and then it can take a reaction. So
That's cool.
Gotcha. I also don't know how to use a companion, so I would essentially 2 actions ready and then do, I think, 1 action to the companion. But if it's just leaving, then it's irrelevant.
yeah, it'll limp out. If nobody else is going to do anything hostile towards it, we can call that the end of the counter. As it does leave, though, it looks like it has it looked like it may have been sick. As it limps out, you see that its you notice as it's slack-jawed and kind of clambering past all of you, it's leaking this viscous, clearish, almost translucent green bile from its mouth. And any of the wounds that were inflicted on it are kind of festering a little bit also.
Ew. Where does it go back from where it came, or
No,
is it going like
it clambers past all of you and out of the lair?
oh, okay.
It teleported.
It has the zoomies.
It said instant transmission, DBZ style.
Yeah, after it leaves, Calliope's like pacing back and forth now with this haste on, like,
Yeah, your
Hella
heart
extra-
rate's going
extra-
crazy.
yeah, hella extra adrenaline after that. Like, I don't know what that was. I've never seen anything like that. It was speaking to me in Aklo. That was so weird.
Kitty's
I
like,
wonder.
well, I may have cast that on the wrong person at the wrong time.
I wonder if it's got
No.
those
Do that
nasty
again.
wounds
Every
from
15 minutes, I'm gonna need that.
eating from undead goblins or something.
That's true. Are you okay, Brip? That it looked like it slammed you pretty hard.
Yeah, I got him good though.
I'll say. I don't know how that
did.
crossbow to yours does so much damage all the time.
Look what your statue became.
I just point at Verasis.
Kitty looks back and is like, no, no, thank you.
I didn't think it was gonna be that cool.
I
That's awesome.
don't know what to do with it now. It's no longer in my inventory, so I have no idea.
So mechanically, it lasts up to 10 minutes per day. So you can have it out for 1 minute increments, I think, or until it dies. It just reverts back to its jade statue form.
I'll just take it out for. I'll pull it back in after the 1 minute and have 9 minutes left today.
Okay. Perfect.
I hope it will be able to protect you, because I may have a very precise shot, but as you can see, I can't stand in front of you and take hits very long.
Well, I mean, that's what we have her for. I'm joking, Calliope. Joking.
Yeah, Calliope sheathes her sword and starts to take a look at Brip. Like, should get you healed up real quick before we explore any further here.
You did notice when he fell from the ceiling, he took no damage.
Ah.
You're like a
It's
cat-like frog.
He ignored 10 feet or something.
I thought that was suspicious.
Can I publicly roll this medicine check for
Yeah.
healing? Okay. Let's take a moment. I'm gonna patch Brip up after that.
As you guys are taking a moment, you can hear the sound of like muffled murmurings or struggling coming from the open doorway to the west where Gerlunk had fled.
I'm gonna go take a look in there and see if he got ganked by spiders. Cautiously.
I was like, be careful there, Souffle. We just survived one thing. I don't know if we'll survive multiple spiders.
You peer into the darkness beyond with your dark vision. You can see that it is heavily this hallway and cavern beyond is thick and heavy with spider webs along the walls and ceiling. You might be able to see where Gerlunk had tried to run through, but the sheets of web hang like curtains everywhere, making it almost impossible to see how big the chamber beyond is.
Just look back at Giddy and say,
This is a place we could burn very easily, I imagine, if we needed to.
I was just thinking the same thing, actually. Looking past you here. and I'm all for that.
I'm just gonna close the door.
Okay.
Prip, you get 18 hit points back.
Ooh.
Expert in medicine is 2d8 plus 10 on a success.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm feeling much better.
So, to Milagro?
Let me take a look in this pit here real quick. Oh, I
Do we
fell
mind
off the
putting-
edge. No, not that far.
Do we mind putting the fire out? I'm much stealthier when there's no light. I feel like we're sitting ducks
Sure.
here in a cavern full of everything that could see in the dark, and now we're kind of quite literally a beacon.
And
Alright,
we can
take
all
a
see in
moment
the
to
dark.
put
as
the
well.
fire out.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. It's dark. Calliope will like look in that area where the creature came from,
Sure.
and just look in there and see if there's anything else.
You peer down
general-
and through the pit,
Look, yeah.
and you see that there's dozens of gnawed bones and bits of broken armor and weaponry that litter the floor. It smells absolutely foul. Looks like scattered among the miscellaneous piles, there's animal waste and scales that have been shed from the creature. And it looks like there is a small tunnel that curves off to the northwest also, with stairs that lead up.
There's a tunnel back there. Let's reference Tunch's map and make sure that that doesn't go anywhere we would need to explore or cover before we dove deeper. Don't
Probably for the best.
remember how to look at the map because I'm an idiot.
We summon it by saying it 3 times.
I was just about to say.
I'll grab it for you guys. Hold on.
It's
Jim,
Dora
I-
logic.
I would say I don't even know that we can pull it up without Robert pulling it up for us.
I think you should be able to, as long as it's... Well, I'll just grab it and then make sure you guys have access to it again. One moment. Ah, here it is. Here's Tunch's map.
Punch's map. Ah, it does not tell us.
Well, that's ominous.
See, well, Malagra is supposed to be up that way, but I can't. By the looks of it, it looks like Tunch either doesn't know or didn't list it.
Well, if that creature was trapped,
It's
Not
quite
sure.
big, though, so it wouldn't have been able to go through
Yeah.
a smaller passage.
true. I forgot how big it was, even though I was right next to it. Well, if it looks like it leads out, it might not be where we need to go if Malagril is still our main query.
Well, ultimately, we want to get to Rip Nuggets.
Exactly.
I almost wonder if maybe we could, I don't know, go back on our deal and just head right for him. I mean, what's Tunch gonna do about it, really?
Team up with Milagro?
Are you sure? They seem to hate each other.
They do, but if it's live with us or die, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, on the bright side, if they come after us, that means we can kill Tunch and take sausage.
That would be opportunistic for most of us.
I only see benefits here.
Hmm. Having an ally here is useful, though.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
She knows we're coming, though.
Yeah, that's also true.
Well, we shouldn't keep her waiting then. I'm ready if y'all are ready to continue on.
She's up to the northeast, right?
She
Based
must
off
be.
Tunch's map, yes.
I'm gonna take a quick peek in this room.
Okay. Just peering over the ledge, you see exactly everything I described to Dylan. You could jump down and investigate further if you want to look for anything that may
I
be
imagine
of
he's like
use.
clinging to the wall to stay up off the ground, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of peeking it, just to peek around the corner, just to get a full view of the room.
Sure.
I think Giddy would like to take a look at this goblin on the throne real quick.
Sure.
Who were you, you poor bastard?
That's
Uh,
Dobby.
Just look like Dobby.
It is very hard to tell, but you know that at one point it was a goblin.
Oh, it's method. Calliope did a medicine, right? So we would have been able to sort of like rest and focus for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I would have focused and removed my minor curse stage. So
Okay.
I will remove that.
It's cool the tokens are flipping. Are other people's tokens flipping?
Yeah, I like that effect.
Okay. First I was like, how did I do that?
Oh, is when you move and turn the other way?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't notice that until now.
That's
My
cool.
foundry's kind of losing its mind right now, so
Yeah, she is a little laggy right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well.
quit moving.
Is everybody you ready for the next room?
Yeah, I did notice there was a set of, looks like maybe stairs or something on the other side of this lizard room, but I'll follow you guys wherever we go.
Based off Tunch's map, this way only leads to a dead end, albeit a couple rooms up.
Right, but that's where this other goblin is, right?
So we're told.
Well, the bad news is I am out of the ability to throw giant balls of fire currently.
Well, that is a new trick.
I've been working on it for a while.
I can still tell myself to choke the environment as needed.
I can still throw other balls of fire, just not the really big one.
Well, Calliope,
Calliope opens the door.
You open the door to reveal a short hallway that moves up about 20 feet and then to a door, and then it curves off to the southeast after about 5 feet.
For the record, she does take her sword back out. I did not verbalize that after doing a medicine check. So sword is still out, shield raised. She slowly moves into the hallway.
All right, the short hallway to the southeast stops at another door.
Souffle. I can't remember this fucking map for the life of me. Which direction should we proceed to?
if we're going straight to her, I think it was that one.
And I'm gonna point north because
Okay, well.
I think that's what it was.
Might as well head right to her.
Aha. Yes. Well,
Based off Tunch's map, there were probably a series, like at least 2 more rooms up that way. This one should be a single room, though.
Should
Do
we
we
check
look
it
in
out
here
first?
first?
Perfect. All right.
Oh,
Everybody.
hey, I can tell you how to get to the map now.
I just I think I made it observable for you guys finally. It's handout 3 under miscellaneous handouts.
In your journal tab.
Yes.
The magic of Foundry.
When you put it up, I
Foundry.
screenshotted it because I was like, aha, and then I put it in our Whispers of Doom Discord too. So if anyone,
There we go.
Multiple
little
points of
backup.
access.
I like how everyone is on the same point. We're like, we cannot lose this map.
Yeah, it's like it's a free resource
Truly.
that we have to utilize.
Truly.
It'd be stupid if we're like, let's just run through it all. So yeah, Silflay will step up to this other door, waiting for everybody to kind of backfill and go ahead and open this door.
What?
You open the door to reveal just a room stacked high with barrels and crates, along with bulging burlap sacks, and it smells like pickle brine and spoiled food.
It's a crate
That's
and
better than what I
barrel.
thought you were gonna say.
Everybody register for your wedding here.
What?
It's
Well.
once again, it's just overpriced goods.
Oh, crate and barrel. Okay.
Yeah, he said barrels and crate. It's filled with barrels and crates.
It took me a minute. I forgot that store existed.
Calliope, would you
Okay.
like me to check it for traps and search it for supplies?
Well, let's hold off. There's no immediate threat here. I don't want to keep Milagro waiting. We can come back and we'll check it out on our way out.
Roger, roger.
Well, I kind of agree. I don't know.
You want to look first?
Rip might have a point. We might be able to find something useful in there.
All right, have at it.
I know I'm standing over your token, but I'm on the ceiling.
I do love how Brip is just canonically on the ceiling. through
That's
this
where
whole
he's
thing.
staying. Like, no one's going to plan a
Yeah.
trap for the ceiling. You know
Our
what I'm
heads are
saying?
probably like 2 inches away from each other.
Right,
Nobody's gonna
right.
plan a trap for the ceiling.
That's true.
Yeah.
Robert's
Sorry.
going to start putting traps on the ceiling now.
Hey,
Exactly.
you know, adventures do adapt.
They
They
do.
see a guy on the ceiling, they're going to like, we got to get that frickin' frog.
Gotta get that damn frog.
Right. Just grease the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll I'm rolling a perception here to look for traps. Do I?
Standing in the door, Calliope would do a general perception throughout the room as well. So I'll roll that.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm staying back and watching this other door, so I'm not really paying attention to that. I'm making sure that I'm ready if anything comes from the door to the north.
Gotcha. Well, I got both your rolls here, and looks like there is nothing to be concerned about. Nothing's highlighted by your quick scan of the room.
Looks like everything's okay.
Well, hopefully Tunch didn't put anything in there.
Should we search it or move on?
I say we at least take a look. If you don't see anything in there that could be harmful, it might be worth it.
Brip would crawl in a little more.
Calliope's gonna get out of the way and go stand up by the other door.
I think he's gonna I imagine he crawls to the center of the room and then drops. Oop, what just happened? I went up 100 feet. I meant to
Oh.
go down.
He's sucked up in a vortex.
He has ascended.
Ah.
There was a trap on the ceiling.
He drops to the center of the room with
The infinite void.
animal-like agility, Tom
Aren't
Cruise style.
Aren't you an animal?
And,
Frog-like.
Yes,
No,
that's what makes it.
that's the plot twist. Brip isn't actually a frog. He's just a very deformed human.
Oh my god. All
That's
right,
a good
so
one.
you jump off the ceiling, you're looking around
Yeah,
at
I'm
these
gonna
crates
do
and barrels.
another perception check, but this is for searching the room rather than looking for traps.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you take a few minutes, kind of looking through the room. Another just kind of brief scan. Some of the crates and barrels emit a very foul-smelling stench that might be familiar in the marsh as decaying foods. There might be the lid of a barrel or crate that's open to show that there's clearly some cheese labeled and branded from Magnamar's cheesery, and there is one crate though that sticks out that has a very crude drawing of a happy goblin with a full belly on it, but nothing else in the room. Crates or barrels draw your attention.
Okay, seems clear, guys.
All right, well, should we?
As you guys come back, you can see me like kind of pulling out like very dried bread, and I hand like a big bite to each of you.
You know the drill by now.
And so upon eating this, you're all going to gain 5 temporary hit points.
Woo! I think. Go ahead. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
This also applies to Ignara.
Yeah, I think Giddy kind of wants to open that crate with the goblin on it. Not gonna lie.
Okay. You open the crate, and
There's a barrel inside.
no. It looks like
It's a nesting crate.
There are 6 well-preserved fruitcakes that smell delicious.
Ah, fruitcake, disgusting. But I guess I'll take them anyway.
All right, go ahead. and
What's
just
the
add,
Galarian Christmas?
just add that to your
It's
inventory.
a great question.
Yeah, there's so many gods' birthdays that like, which one?
Krampus was
Okay.
canon in PF1.
I think they call it like
I think he
Desmond
still
or
is.
something.
Desmomus?
No, I don't think that's right, man.
I don't think that's right, man.
I don't think that's right, man.
All right.
I just thought of like Christ mess, Desnimus, you know?
Hey, man, I'd be down for a holiday with like butterflies and
Right.
you know.
Where's Tim at? Tim, what's the Galarian Christmas?
Yeah, right. We'll wait.
We got time.
No, Calliope is up at the
That's
northern door, and after seeing everybody come back into the main hall here, she smells those fruitcakes and her
Crystal
stomach
Hue.
rumbles a little bit, but also knows.
Thanks, Tim.
Fruitcakes. Crystal Hue. Wow, that was actually a lot faster than.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. like,
That's pretty cool. Like that's a solid name.
Then yeah, everybody's back in this little hallway here, so Calliope is going to turn towards the door and give it an open.
You open the door to
Sam.
reveal over a dozen
Okay.
Oh!
Ah, shit.
filthy mounds of rags and straw that lie heaped in the room, filling the air
Oh.
with a stale stench of body odor.
A dozen mounds. Okay.
Emanating from several goblins that are fast asleep on mats of hay and soil. All of them are armored and weapons are next to them, but they look like they are fast asleep. And before we figure out what you guys are going to do next, we're going to take a short break. So
Oh, damn.
we'll be back in just a bit. Stick around. Get some more of your friends in here. Don't forget to check out the giveaway and all that fun stuff too. What's
For
up?
the charity, by the way, we are currently at $15 out of our $500 goal. So y'all should hit that donate button while we're on this break and invite your other friends to also come hit that donate button.
Donate command.
The donate command.
The donate command.
We command you
Donate
to
now.
donate.
We command
Donate!
you to donate. Save the
At that
children.
point, it's just a tax.
What's wrong
Somebody
with you?
roll an
You don't
intimidation
like
check.
children?
Oh, I'll
How dare you!
intimidate.
What is your will DC?
Ooh, we're gonna have Faradir come in here with some Bon Mo.
Here we go.
Make you feel
all right,
goofy.
We'll be back in about 5. Stick around. Hang out and chat.
Woo!
Doodaloo. I'm excited about that too. Oh, I can't
We're
wait for
back.
Starfighter
Ooh.
2E.
Ah!
We're back. What's up? Thanks for sticking with us after our short break. How was everybody's pee? Clear?
It was
You know,
Mellow?
Pretty clear.
It was doing great.
That's
It was
Need to
doing-
drink enough water.
Yeah,
got that
so-
water, got my crystal light, you know.
Don't forget to hydrate, everyone.
Yes.
Hydrate.
See that beautiful sticker too?
Yeah, you can get
Oh,
your own
yeah.
stickers, or your very own studio stickers, if you join our Discord and punch in hashtag StickerMeDaddy. You can also do that on any of our socials, and Dylan will ship them out in 2 years.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Yeah. Delayed gratification.
Truly.
just know
When
that
they get
they're
there,
on the
they'll
way.
really mean something, you know?
That's right. I waited 2 years for the sticker.
I really well. I need to do a restock. So once I do that, I will. I also have like a bunch of little like plastic bags, not from anything nefarious, but I
well,
will.
now
Like,
that's what we're thinking about.
yeah, I'll get it all pre-kitted. So then that
you
way,
got
all
it.
I have to do is write your address on it, and
And he might send you a little baggie of Coke too. So
that's not for free. That is not free. In this economy,
that's the premium
nobody's getting
service.
that for free.
just kidding. We don't condone drug use. At least
Look at that beautiful.
Not for
Never
drugs
mind.
you get in the mail randomly.
Right? Yeah. None of that. Maybe
Yes.
maybe a prescription or two, but
some
Yes, you must
drug
agree.
use
If we send them
is
to you, you're not
fine.
going to use them.
exactly. You're only allowed to
Decorative
look at them.
purposes only.
We're
Yeah.
not doctors. Go talk to your doctor, your local drug dealer. Anyways,
Angina.
Angina,
Oh,
angina,
yeah.
tomato,
Oh
tomato.
my god.
That's another video.
Calliope opened up a door to the north to reveal a stinky bunk room filled with sleeping goblins, all armored up and weapons at their side, but it looks like they're sleeping quite soundly. Even with the noise of you opening the door and staring in, it looks like they're still fast asleep.
Are we the baddies?
No, never. Not once.
Calliope opens up the door and sees them laying there and kind of just like pauses and then like rotates around and then just puts her finger up to her mouth in a shh motion,
Get a better view.
and also is like, I should fucking be at the front if we're gonna try to be sneaking in my half plate or full plate, excuse me.
Maybe Brip could scout ahead. He can go over, literally go overhead to scout ahead.
Calliope's just nodding.
We got a card played.
I can do that.
Uh-oh, not the card.
Oh,
Anchor 89 has played Uneasy Breeze.
hell yeah, buddy. What does that do?
A sun breeze rises, blowing out torches and candlelight. And
Beautiful.
Everybody roll a
Except
will save.
Oh.
Will save.
I will.
I will save.
I don't know if I'll save, but I will.
I will attempt.
Survive.
There's so many so many modifiers.
Is it a disease or a poison?
I don't think so.
Oh, will.
Is it a gaseous effect or emotional effect? No, I'll just okay roll.
Roll a bucket dice.
Roll the goddamn dice.
Roll a goddamn dice.
Nice.
All right.
Come to my computer.
All of you saved. However, the breeze whips up enough to startle the goblins and stir them from
shit.
sleep. They're starting to wake up. What do you guys do?
How many are there?
You can see 3, but you can clearly hear
Oh.
more around the corner to the east of this room.
What do we do? As in, like,
I'll give
in
you guys
action?
I'll give you guys 1 round to kind of do something. So actually,
So
I'll get you guys in
Hard
a.
no.
Let's get you guys in a combat order. I'll add them after, depending on what happens.
Wish
I
had.
Giddy, since you're next to me, I think sorry.
I think you say Bertrand.
Technically, I'm under
no.
I'm under Brip right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I have a friend with a built-in dragon named Burp, so it messes me up sometimes. No, I think since you've been kind of getting to know Souffle the best,
Mhm.
her posture is almost like she's beginning to zone in, right? Like since we've entered here, she's been a little different. It looks like she's about to act on this. So I guess you have a chance to stop me from doing something if you would like.
Or stop Calliope getting in the way.
Shoot.
I'm going to take this action otherwise.
I think, oh man, Giddy might try to stop you from doing what you're about to do. He's like, wait a minute. I might be able to talk to him. I don't know if they know who we are.
Kind of snap back a little bit.
Don't fail.
No pressure or anything. So that's what Giddy's doing.
Okay.
He's gonna go talk to him.
Hearing that is going to be the case. And remembering the last time where I assumed that she would know that goblins don't really like humans, so she would kind of step back a little bit too, out of the immediate doorway, to hopefully allow Giddy to do some charming.
All right.
But sword out and shield ready, still ready to just run in there and hack and slash.
Okay.
Giddy walks up and takes place of where Calliope was.
Okay.
Brip would probably hunt prey on the goblin that he can see. He would also take an action to, I imagine he's already hidden. He would take an action to take cover. And he would like to do a recall knowledge, I guess. We'll use nature. Just trying to not waste an action, really. Trying to get something out of it.
Sure.
Not sure if it'll help, but let's do it.
From your position on the ceiling and kind of peering into the lit room, as the goblins are stirring and waking up, you can see that they are all extremely exhausted for whatever reason. You can't tell beyond that. But yeah, they're very sluggish in their movement. As the wind kind of wakes them up, they're like,
stop farting on me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I swear I didn't fart this time. It was you. I saw the wind coming your direction.
they're kind of like bantering
I
now.
saw the wind coming from your direction. What kind of magical eyes?
Would I be able to determine whether or not they are undead at all through that?
Yes, you would, but they do not look They look quite alive, bright and green-skinned. They are all fully awake at this point.
Also, not that it would matter a ton, but should the light be out based on what that card was saying?
Yes, it should be. Thank you. I'm working on it. I got a lot of buttons to click.
I got all these buttons.
What is Giddy doing at this point as they're all kind of starting to converse?
So I think Giddy would very slowly walk into the room, just like very, very slowly. Iggy would probably follow right behind him. And Giddy would kind of wait for them to get themselves together a little.
What kind of goblin are you? What's going on? You don't look like a whistle fang.
You know, I'm not, but I made friends with your buddy Trunch, and
Who's Trunch?
I'm
I don't
what?
know any Trunch.
Punch.
No.
No R.
Tunch, Noah, sorry.
Who's that? Who's talking behind you? What's going on?
And they grab their
above
weapons.
table.
Oh,
Above
that's
table.
just my cat. No need to worry.
You got a cat? Yeah, can we
Yeah.
eat it? Yeah, I'm hungry.
I don't
haven't had
recommend
fresh
that.
meat in wild,
Well,
nasty bits.
oh, you
Storage food.
see,
It's gross.
Iggy, if you want to come up here for a minute, I don't think they're gonna want to eat you there, love. Being that she's made of fire, I don't know that would go well.
Wow! Look at that.
They're all kind of just amazed at the cat of fire.
Were you sent here by Rip Nugget and the devil? Did the devil send you? Are you here
No,
to help
actually.
Chief Rip Nugget?
No, I was sent by Tunch to give you these fruitcakes that he gave me.
Fruitcakes. Those
Yeah.
those fruitcakes are off limits. You're not supposed to have those.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to tell that to Tunch. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Why are you going through our stores?
One of them says.
You should.
But I didn't. Tunch gave it to me.
Go ahead and roll a secret deception check.
Gotcha.
Would one be able to perhaps like ready an action during this conversation?
Sure.
I guess you can. Well, you can't ready a 2-action thing, huh?
No, you spend 2 actions to ready a 1-action ability.
Yeah.
I
One
see.
action.
I wish
Never
you could
mind, then.
increase that to use 3 actions to ready a 2-action, but
Right.
alas.
That'll be for 3rd edition.
Yeah, they're all fully awake now. Unsure about who you are and your presence, they've all grabbed their horse choppers by their sides. Though they're all bleary-eyed, maybe a couple of them are kind of like blowing snot from the nose, kind of clearing their sinuses, and others rubbing their eyes, and a couple of them are talking to you. He says, all right, this one steps up and says, let me have one of them cakes.
I will gladly give you one of those. And he just kind of holds it out, palms up, cake in hand. It's just like, here you go, for you.
He kind of inspects it a little bit. He turns it over. And he says, you eat it first.
Oh, I mean, okay. And takes a little pinch of it and takes a bite. Giddy is not a fan of this flavor, as neither am I, but he's like, see, it's something. It's edible.
Yeah, it's also poisoned with belladonna. Tunch told us that much. Stupid goblin intruder!
Oh, well, that's a problem.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what belladonna is.
Means beautiful woman,
Well, that, but
right?
All right, so go ahead and roll your
Yeah, it
initiatives if you
Okay.
haven't already.
Fuck.
Oh no, the initiative disappeared.
Oh, it did. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
oh yeah, I'm still in initiative from the last thing.
Oh,
We,
yeah.
we can't roll it.
If you go up to the top, it looks like you're up there, Soulflay.
I can roll for the goblins, but I can't roll for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see you at the end there.
Yeah, if you can't.
Ah.
Oh, it just might take a second to load. It's a
There
lot.
we go. It's a going.
Oh, no. Well, ready to hack and slash, like I said.
Oh,
Am I gonna have to roll something for this poison?
Yes. Actually. Oops, that's not it.
Dangle poison.
Go ahead and roll a fortitude save.
All right. I'm halfway decent at that. That's a 21.
Okay, see what happens as we start off round 1 with Silflay.
I am having trouble rolling. Do you have an initiative for me?
If you don't see it, you should be able to roll off your sheet or your token, or
Okay.
on the top left above the chat. If you hit the fist and then look at the encounters, you might be able to roll there too.
I don't know what was happening, but 17. There, I'm in the initiative now. Okay.
Nice.
I think it's just because there's too many. There's too many
Fair, yeah.
combatants. Doesn't show up correctly. But yeah, Silflay, what are we doing?
Yeah, so Flay is kind of like she had given some hope to Giddy talking them down, but since they're going aggressive, she's just going the nuclear option again. Yeah, so you see her kind of lean forward and bits of her leafed body begin to deteriorate and into an ashen cloud as I'm going to bomb the room.
Sweet.
And I'm just gonna, let's see. There, I think.
Great song.
As I attempt to shoot it past Giddy into the room to catch as many as I can.
You'll catch all of them, including Iggy and Giddy.
And yeah, I'm just
Sorry, Giddy.
They can kind of take it though.
I've
So
been
it's,
prepared for this.
21 fort save for everybody.
All right, Giddy is gonna have a reaction here for Eat Fire.
And so this one, it has the fire tag, but it does slashing damage.
Okay.
So you may not need to eat fire for this.
Okay.
I don't know the saves, but I will roll the damage,
All right, let me also roll mine.
which would be 17 if they fail,
Oh, nice.
34 if they crit fail.
So we got one crit
21.
fail. Oh. Yeah, one
Damn.
crit fail.
Let's see.
Where's the damage?
It's towards the bottom. It's 17 flat.
Oh, I see it. Got it. Okay. All right, this one will take
Yeah.
double because of the crit. It's off
And
the board.
Damn.
anyone that did not critically succeed will have a weakness 3 to fire, either until the start of the next turn or for a minute if they failed.
Okay, those two failed. And let's see. Oh, this one failed also. And we got one success. Sorry, two successes. So they'll take half. And I see the effect for the weakness. Wait, that's Eat Fire. Where is it? There it is. Oh, gosh. Okay, so success, success, failure, failure, and failure. So the crit fail
Okay.
perished, 3 failed, 2 succeeded. And is that all of your actions?
No. I'm
And then-
going.
Sorry, just for posterity, Giddy also succeeded. Iggy failed.
All right. Well, you guys are pretty good on fire, so I'm gonna look back at Brit. Brit, do you have? I can't read all the icons. Do you have? Are you immune to guidance right now?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Brit.
Kill them.
I'm gonna cast guidance on you.
Ooh.
That's my turn. That's
Let's
my
go
turn.
down.
All right. Giddy, you take half, and then the full from Ignara.
Ah, that makes sense.
Sorry, Cody.
Ah, it's okay.
So you took, what is that, 25 points of damage?
Yeah, I think so.
Yikes.
All together.
All right, Brip, you're up. Literally, on the wall. Ceiling.
I am on the ceiling. Brip, who has already hunted prey on the goblin that he can see, will immediately... I don't know what that means. I got some stuff I'll have to look at. Right. There's a 2-action hunter's aim, adding guidance. It's a 17 to hit. Let's hope I crit. A 2 on the die.
Oh.
Not quite.
Yikes.
I still hit though. Sad day. Let's roll some damage. Still decent.
Jesus.
16 damage.
Rip's damage is so
On
crazy.
a
I
natural
love
2,
it.
16 damage.
Aha!
Take note, 5e Rangers.
All right,
And then
you can
Brip.
describe your kill as that commando goes down.
So Brip, I imagine he's on the ceiling, almost upside down, looking at them, and so he takes an action to aim and puts the bolt in an existing sort of spot in his chest where the fire is torn open his skin and penetrates deep into his flesh. You hear the air leave the goblin's body as it falls to the ground. Brip's final action would be to stealth forward. He's going to step forward, crawling on the ceiling 10 feet. At the same time, reloading. And that is the end of Brip's turn.
All right. Calliope, you're next.
All right. Calliope is going to just run up into this room. She's going to have to step over all of her shorter companions, which isn't a problem. She comes around the corner and is like, oh, there's more in here than I thought. She runs 20 feet, kind of blind, into this room and is near one of the goblins there. So she will swing her S-word at that one. Just making sure I target this creature within Foundry. Swings down upon it with a critical hit. 28 to hit. Critical damage. Nowhere near Brip's total, I'm sure. Especially with a 1 and a 4 on those d8s. But that is 16 points of damage.
You can describe your kill.
Yeah, she runs in around this corner through her allies. Is kind of taken aback by how many goblins there actually are in here. But ends her movement right next to one and just swings with all of her might down right through it, cleaving the collarbone. And she rips it out from beneath its navel after chopping all the way, just essentially chopping right through this little goblin's body. Just like, again, caught off a little off guard, so she swings maybe a little harder than she needed to. But that crit damage really did.
Fair.
Would I?
Giddy's taking all the notes on how these goblins are dying, and she's like, nope to self.
Judging Calliope a little differently now.
Judging Calliope and Souffle a little differently. After this event.
It's like, murder them. It's like, well, they did yell to kill us first.
That is true.
In our defense. I don't know. Would Calliope know that if she would heal Ignaro, would that heal you, Giddy?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know.
I'm
Robert
curious
or Tim.
Yeah.
So Ignara shares a health pool with Giddy, so technically Ignara doesn't take any damage.
Okay. So I wouldn't be able to battle medicine Ignara to give Giddy HP back because Ignara is immune, quote unquote, to damage essentially.
She did take 17 points of damage earlier, though.
Yeah, because I was going to try to do battle medicine as the third action, but I had to get all the way into the room. So since she can't do that, she is. I don't have intimidating glare, and that was a missed feat for sure with all these goblins. She is just going to yell out after chopping that one in half. And this like double yell, like those throat singers, kind of comes out of her as this pharasmic bellow.
Ooh. A pharasmic battle hymn.
Yeah, this is not anything beyond an intimidation check. I'm just trying to really hype this up.
Okay.
So, yeah, she just screams out trying to intimidate them.
Gotcha.
Again, I don't think that works without doing intimidating glare unless they speak common, but whatever.
They do. But you were aiming for just one?
I guess you can't.
You can't target all of them.
Got it. Whichever one. I guess just this this one up here in the north, the furthest one north, the one that I guess that one is actually closest to her too. So she does take stock of the room and looks it right in its eye and just. Man, my throat cracked on my stage yell there.
You turned into a goblin.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. Yeah, like
it
this
is
sound that doesn't seem like Calliope should be able to make, but she does.
okay,
Inspired by Robert.
What noise is that?
A repo shriek.
A repo shriek. It is definitely afeared, and we did get a card played by Noble Goblin. Thank you for that. Guiding Hand.
Pew, pew, pew.
You are suddenly imbued with... Can't read it. Suddenly imbued with divine or supernatural insight and guidance, +1 to a die roll, lasts until used for an hour. So, who do you want to get that applied to, Noble? Just let us know in chat as we move to this goblin's turn. Goblin, 3 of the 3 survivors. This one to the south with that looks like he's badly injured. Throws down his horse chopper and says,
Please, don't kill us. Let us go. We'll leave.
and then he looks over to the other 2 goblins to the north of him, and they all like,
Yeah, we'll leave. We don't like it here anyways. We'll just leave. If you don't mind, we're sorry. We can't. I'd run, but you're all in the way, and I fear for my life. Yes. Please, let us go.
do you guys respond?
You know, I tried the diplomatic approach with you goblins a few times.
I wasn't the one talking. There was that
guy.
guy.
He points to the one that's dead in front of you.
Uh-huh.
We're just trying to live our lives. Ever since Chief Rip Nugget showed up, we've been stuck here. We can't fight him. Murder us. It's like having a terrifying parent. Please. Let us go. We'll change our ways.
I know a little something about that.
We'll sing praises to you.
I swear to Caden right now, if you do any shit after you leave this room,
no shit.
I'm going to murder you.
No murdering us, please. Praise be to you and Caden, whoever that is. We'll change our ways. We'll leave right now.
And Pharasma.
And Pharasma.
Say Pharasma.
Pharasma.
All of you.
Pharasma.
Say it.
They all say Pharasma. They all say, by Erasmus, grace, and will.
Calliope
Fine.
nods and like, okay.
All right, get out of here.
All right. Yeah, if you guys let them pass, they'll drop all their weapons and run the fuck out.
Souffle would just kind of silently stare at them until they all leave and then move up into the room.
Okay, they do so.
Ay, ay, ay. To think I'm related to these things.
As you
Here.
guys clear out,
Here.
you can hear the
Oh.
sound of faint chanting of prayers beyond the wooden door to the north.
Oh,
it
that
seems-
always goes well.
Seems
We
like
should
it's
put-
a single feminine voice kind of humming and chanting and maybe even talking to themselves every once in a while.
Try to figure out what religion that might be with the religion check. Just listening to that go on, and Calliope is looking at Giddy like, oh, looks like you got a little crispy there.
Just a little.
Since we don't have any time, just Souffle kind of walks up to you and like I got to put my hand on your shoulder and then kind of pull back very quickly and then think and put my hand back, and you gain 15 points of healing.
Thank you, Souffle.
While this is going down, I think Brip would be putting the fire out slow.
I don't think we have time to sit anymore.
I have
Are
a
you-
feeling we don't either.
Are you feeling well enough? I can add one more quick burst for
I think
Asma's love.
I think I'm okay. Let me.
Okay.
I don't like that sentence. Let me see if I can understand what this goblin's chanting.
Oh yeah, I
Maya.
guess if it's in Goblin, she would not understand. So
I also speak rudimentary Goblin, so I'm gonna pull up behind Giddy as well.
Pigeon Goblin.
Pigeon
Goblin.
Goblin.
Pigeon goblin.
Okay. So you all go ahead and give me listening perception checks. Yes, spot and listen checks. What year is it?
All right.
Just perception checks, please.
Is it in Goblin?
It is in Goblin.
That's what I'm
yes.
assuming.
Okay,
Okay.
not even gonna roll then. Though I mean, after this, next language might have to be Goblin, just with all of this Goblin nonsense we've been
I was thinking that too.
dealing with.
Or you pick it up and we finish the Goblin chapter.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. That's how it
No-
works.
No more
Exactly.
goblins after this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess I can speak to Giddy in relative privacy,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
but
fair.
beyond that,
I think Giddy also, before, while listening, is going to pull out the wand he found a while ago and just have that on hand.
Mhm.
I'm going to have Verastus in my hand so that if I need to bring him out, I can.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. Okie dokie. So just check in. All right, I got your perception checks.
X, yeah, take this to the bank.
they all bounced.
Right.
You
That's
failed.
good one though, because they're
You die.
die, and the die bounce. Like it.
Quadruple entendre.
All right, so it sounds like this is someone in worship to a devil of some kind. But in between prayers, you can kind of hear them cursing under their breath, specifically calling out Tunch. You hear that name Tunch every once in a while. And then also kind of like a sigh of exasperation and just regret.
Why did I let them run everything?
Ugh. And they kind of go back to singing praise to a devil of some kind.
Also, real quick, Should something have happened with this poison at this point?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Great. I love that ambiguity. Let's see. So Giddy would kind of turn back to the others and be like, I mean, sounds like she's praying to something dark and nefarious in there. And she also is cursing Tunch. Something about I shouldn't have let them take control. I'm not crazy sure what that means, but I have my guesses.
Nugget, maybe.
I wonder if we can get her on our side somehow, honestly.
Hmm.
Do we do that, or do we just finish this?
I mean, let's see, I suppose, how she reacts to us.
Exactly.
That's also meta question here. Mainly because I forget how it works. How long does enfeeblement last?
I think until you rest.
That makes sense, but I wanted to make sure because I noticed that floating still, and I was like, I don't know how
Yes.
long that's there. Okay.
That was from the smoke from the statue, I believe.
Yeah.
Let me double check that statue because it might have
Timeline on it.
specific. Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, good.
Dank
good
Ferric?
check.
Tank
Because-
Ferric.
What is Dank Ferric?
You don't know?
No.
What does
It's
it
like
mean?
holy shit in
It's a
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh, I had no idea. I
Oh,
barely know
Oh,
Star Wars.
Wow.
It's just like saying holy shit.
I had
Well,
no
fair.
idea.
I didn't know that, and I would definitely consider myself a Star Wars fan.
You didn't know that?
No.
Okay.
Whoa. We just got teleported.
I did not mean to do that. How did that happen?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's where we should be. Okay.
Right. I know
Yeah,
that
so
one.
we'll just say until you guys rest, that enfeeble goes away.
Okay.
but,
That's fair.
Yep, you all are standing in front of this door. Hear the chanting of, you think, Menagrel.
All right. Well, now or never.
Menargle, sorry.
A Menargle. It's been Menargle this whole time.
Menargle. I've been saying it wrong this whole time.
I was
Which
like,
is-
that's a odd name. The other one that I
Menargle.
can't even pronounce.
Menagral.
Menargle.
Menargle.
That
Menargle.
feels better.
Let's just say that 20 times each.
Yeah.
Makes for great audio podcast content. Everybody, 1, 2, 3.
Toby Wong? Toby
Menargle.
Chan.
Menargle. Anyways, go ahead. Let's open this fucking door.
Say it with us, kids. All right, door's been opened.
Oh, shebang. Wait, did I
so-
ever put the fire out?
You
No.
had talked about it, but yeah, we didn't have a lot of time.
So you see, amid a mound of rags and furs lying against the western wall of this room, this Lady
Wow.
Goblin.
I thought you were about to say Lady Gaga.
I thought so
Not
too.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
Goblin.
Damn, check out
Um,
her poker face.
Lady.
But it looked. Oh Jesus! It looked like she was waiting for you guys to open the door. She is in a pretty defensive stance as you open the door, and she stands in front of a very frightening structure, a shape made of bones and stretched hide and leather, fibrous fungi that loom all across it. It resembles a great bat-winged horse with a mouth filled with fangs that seem to be emerging from the wall that loom over a blood-stained altar below. And she stands in front of it, and she regards all of you, and she says,
You must be the troublemakers I heard hours before. What brings you to Chief Ripnugget's Whistlefang Witch? Me, I'm Menargle. Menargle, I can say my own name, but, yes.
To be fair,
Have
it
you
is a
come?
difficult names.
Have you come as sacrifices to the great horsed devil?
Not particularly, but I did hear you saying something about regretting some things.
Yes, I do have regrets, but don't we all in a life such as this? It will be fine once I kill you and bring your bodies to Chief Ripnugget.
Oh, I don't like that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You did it, folks. The end
No,
of the
thank you.
encounter. That's it.
Yes.
Wins the game because he closed the
We
door.
win, yeah.
Level 20.
Kitty just shuts the door immediately.
I was in the middle of my monologue.
You're right. I'm sorry. That was rude.
Pulls the trigger.
What say you before I murder you?
I say, hey, Brip, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Fire.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess it's initiative time.
I thought Brip had an arrow ready. I'm not gonna lie.
I do. I just.
I don't think there's sneak attack in 2E. Or it's not sneak attack. Surprise rounds.
Yeah.
There is now.
Yeah.
Narrative.
Fortunately, it does not work like that.
Rude.
Especially with the conversation going on and
Well, in that case.
close the door again.
Closing the fucking door.
That's a good bit. That bit won't ever get old, in my opinion. Door bits. I'm a big fan of door bits.
I am too.
I'm a simple man. Just
We got another card played by Anchor89. He's played I believe that's a rare card, Old Deadeye. He's
For
assigned
Nick.
it to Nick.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
You
I
receive
have
a
2
blessing.
cards active then right now.
Yes, you
Oh, yeah,
do.
he does.
Yes, stacked. So you receive a blessing from Aristil, +1 to your next range attack. Add 1d4 precision damage on a successful hit.
Oh no.
I
There's
already
another
do
card.
precision damage. Does that not stack?
Whichever is higher.
We have another
okay.
card,
Yeah,
Robert.
That's what I
what-
thought. Oh, another card was played.
Oh yeah.
oh my
Oh,
god.
Noble Goblins played
What was
Rock
my
Slide.
first card?
Another rare
Oh
card.
no.
The earth shakes suddenly. Everybody roll a basic reflex save or take some
Does
damage.
that
And 10
include
by
our
10
enemy?
Yes. 10 by 10 area
Okay.
becomes difficult terrain. The card that was played previously was Guiding Hand by Noble. And I think that one you get +1 to your next die roll. Or +1 to a
man.
die roll. Lasts until use or an hour.
So, okay. Okay.
All right, so let's
So I
let's
pretty much have guidance again.
Let's make sure everybody has their initiative checks rolled first. Looks like we're good there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 25 for Calliope.
Reflex saves.
Good old
next.
34 for Brip.
Jesus, man. That's so good.
Giddy got a 29 actually. I'm kind of surprised. Ignara only got a 20.
All right.
Oh, on the reflex?
Mm-hmm.
Got it, yeah. 22 for Calliope, which is very good.
So you needed a 20 or higher to succeed.
Oh, sweet. I think we all got it.
I don't know what I got.
Silflay
Oh.
did not, unfortunately, rolled a 13.
Whoops.
So Silflay, you're going to take the brunt of this damage. Let me roll for Menargle also. As she begins cackling.
She's a witch.
She succeeded, so everybody but
Dang.
Silflay will take
Silflay.
half. Where's the damage? Oh, I rolled like trash.
Magical rocks.
Thank
Okay.
you, Gullible Fox, for a $5 donation.
Take 8 damage.
Thanks for Cal.
And then everybody else will take half. Oh, that did not work. What is happening? Oh, it's because I selected Ignara.
Just imagine this is what it's like to fight like a Geodude or anything that can use rock throw.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like,
Fighting an
where,
Onyx.
where did this come from?
Ah, rocks! Suddenly.
I'm not wearing my Rocks Falls Everybody Die shirt.
Rocks suddenly has to be a brand new string of 3 words.
And I get to pick a 10 by 10 area. So why not have it
Oh, right in the mouth.
right at the mouth?
Yeah. There you go. That's perfect. I have no movement speed.
It doesn't affect the ceiling, right?
Does not it does not affect the
Clutch.
ceiling. Actually, how about you roll an athletics
bring
check
it
to
up.
stay attached to the ceiling.
I can do that for you.
Hmm.
Let me. I have a couple of things that affect us. Let me read. Okay, that doesn't affect it. Where's this one? This one. Oh, there it is. What's this do? Nothing. Okay. Athletics, rolling. I gotta turn this on. Private roll.
Isn't it crazy? If we were playing our normal session, we would actually be done already. We would have had a cliffhanger.
That's true.
You're holding
How'd
on to
I
one of the falling
do?
rocks.
That one just got stuck. It didn't get to finish its drop animation.
Crap. It's alright. Oh my god, what's happening? It's not working.
Foundry, what are you doing?
22 is a success. You're fine.
Could you imagine if I failed? All of a sudden, a frog falls from the
Right.
ceiling. They're just like,
Plop.
where'd he come from?
He's part of the rocks.
Okay, there's the 10 by 10 area. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, actually.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. Do you want to just draw a generic template over it, maybe?
Let me... One second, maybe I can. There's the 10 by 10. Okay, sorry. Brip, start of your turn.
Okay, Brip, first thing he's gonna do is hunts prey on the gobbo and does a 2-action hunter's aim. What's the bonus type of this thing?
Just untyped.
Okay, beautiful. I like untyped. Coming at you with the 2-action hit. An 11 on the die for a 28. I'm sad. I was expecting a critical.
Huh.
You'll get it. You'll get it soon.
No, not the boss.
Boss?
I am gonna turn on my sneak attack because I go before them.
Maybe a mini boss?
Tunch is the real boss.
Roll
Oh, Lord.
He's
Dicio,
about to be.
19
Yeah, for real.
damage.
Maybe.
19 points of damage. Take that.
Nice.
And that is my
Alright.
turn.
Good turn. All right, it is Menargle's turn. What's she gonna do?
She's gonna die. That's what she's gonna do. She's
Well,
gonna sacrifice herself right
she's gonna
now.
try as hard as she can not to.
Just like the sack boy, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's see. Oh, she's got some sweet, sweet spells. She's gonna cast this.
Dang. This.
Dang,
That's
this.
a third party spell.
Oh, actually, I don't know how that works. Let's see.
This or that.
This or
Yeah.
that.
She casts Crate and
A
Barrel.
little bit of this, a little bit of that.
She's gonna
Great bearer.
point. She's gonna point at maybe even past Giddy into the room beyond. I'd like for everybody to roll a Fortitude save.
I got like blood on me. That's new. That's cool.
I like the way you said that. Like so disappointed. I like got blood on me. Like that's not cool.
So,
Basic fort.
Yes,
Sorry.
just a basic Fortitude save.
is it a
Is,
disease, a
Cast the spell.
poison, or an emotional effect?
No,
is it a breath? Is there any gaseous thing?
there is not.
Is it an emotional reflex or fortitude? Sorry.
Uh,
Okay. Oh, let's put some battle music on, eh? All right. 25, 25, 22. Oh, for saving throws, you don't have to keep them secret.
oh, my bad.
I always do that too.
And I don't see
Habit.
a save from. What am I missing?
Do you
Giddy.
need me?
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got lost in the sauce there for a minute. I was reading Twitch chat. What save do we need?
Fortitude save, please.
Got it. Ooh, 17.
All right. That is a failure. So Silflay failed. Giddy failed.
Ruh-roh.
As you guys fail, you become deafened. As this divine cacophony erupts out from the seemingly the center of you guys.
Cacophony.
Cacophony.
Is that fake poop?
Cacophony. Yeah.
Cacophony.
I used to say it cacophony too.
Cacophony. Cacophony. Take this cacophony.
Cac.
Cac.
Is that just a dildo?
Yep. Sure is.
Phony cock.
You guys are
Yeah,
gonna take.
That's all,
cacophony
folks.
is
Good
it's
night.
Latin for
Yeah,
dildo.
exactly.
Oh, can I get one from Iggy also?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I took damage from that too.
Oh,
GKS.
the blood splatter on Giddy's token is pretty gnarly.
Iconic.
Yeah.
It's like it crosses his eyes in a weird way. I wonder if it looks the same for everybody or if they all look different as they splatter.
Iggy saved also. Take half. Giddy, you're gonna take half of this also again. So.
Ruh-roh.
Yikes! Gotta love having an Eidolon. And then she will take a step back. And that's it for her turn as we go to Calliope.
All right, Calliope is ready to get it on and fight, to clarify that. So 5 feet, she's going to come around this corner, knowing there's somebody in here who's doing stuff. I lost my token under Silflay, so 5 feet over, 10, 15, 20 feet. She runs right up. Actually, you know what? That last step is going to be diagonal for the last bit, just to make sure that there is still line of sight on her for anybody outside the room. And she is going to, second action, swing down her sword. Big one-handed overhand chop. Forgot to target, my bad. That's a 12 on the die for a
25 is a hit.
25. Got a weird sound that startled me. Perfect damage. I'll hit target first this time. T for target. Damage.
Roll that damage.
Ooh, nice. A 7 and an 8 on 2d8 for 18 points of damage.
Nice.
More than my last critical. which is
Right.
kind of whack.
Minargo
But
will take 18 points of damage as we got another card played by
Oh,
Noble
shit.
No, not again.
Goblin.
Oh man.
Temporal Anomaly. This is an epic card.
oh
The
shit!
world
Ooh.
slows and you see echoes of possible realities pass through your vision. Everybody reroll their initiatives.
Oh no! Can I finish my turn first?
Yeah, we'll finish out your turn and then reroll initiatives.
Okay. Oh god.
How do I even re-roll it?
It's
Oh, it's gonna get
like get out of
interesting.
combat and come back.
yeah, I think I'll do that. So-
Shit. I don't know. Do I attack again knowing that?
I
No, I was going
no, you know
to.
what? Let's just. He played it. It's going to interrupt
Okay.
your turn.
All
Let's
right.
just
at least you got one hit
That's
in.
just the
Does
way
everybody
it
re-roll
is.
or just the party?
everybody.
Okay, so pretty much you just end combat and we re-roll.
Do you want to
Uh,
take us out of initiative and have
Yeah,
us
that's what I'm
redo
doing
it?
right now.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, that's
Yikes.
crazy.
That is a
Oh,
crazy
man.
card.
Hopefully I
That's
roll
either
really
work out in
high.
our favor or shit
Yeah.
upon us.
Love
See.
it.
That's so crazy.
That's a cool thing.
That is pretty cool. I
I like the interaction.
do too.
Right.
I like to think it's Obel messing with us.
Yeah, right?
17.
Oh, nice. That's a better initiative for me.
I got a 1.
I got a 34
Oh.
again.
I
oh wait,
got a
Giddy
I
got a
one.
1. Okay.
So pretty much you just let me go first again.
Okay, I got a 9.
That might work out in
Okay.
our favor, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh damn, yeah, he took you took the boss's turn away essentially.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was her turn next.
Nice.
And then now the
I
three of us
don't
get
like
to go.
that at
And then,
all.
yeah, this is gonna work out great.
Oh no, they already
So we
went.
all
So,
we all see this happening. Giddy's just like, okay, I must. Ooh, that spell I cast earlier is having side effects. I'm referring to haste.
Does it say then you then like restart initiative or
I'd imagine. I mean,
It's a temporal anomaly. Whatever words are hard.
yeah, we just got
Anomaly.
Doctor Stranged.
kind
Yeah.
of. It's not going to reverse any of the effects or anything like that. It's just. I don't know how to play that
Yeah.
narratively. Maybe.
I imagine it's just. I mean, it's not hard for initiative to change in combat. It could be like a rock
the-
falls and everyone gets disrupted and we start over. You know.
Just
That's
in
how I
the
think.
blink of an eye, you guys feel a universal shift, and Giddy, you're able to.
There's a
act
disturbance in the
again.
force.
Yes, exactly. Oh, we got another card played by Anchor 89. A whirl
Oh,
of dust
dear
whips
Lord.
up around the party, causing light and loose objects to fly. So,
Puts out
another
the fire is what I'm
whoosh.
hearing.
This one does not put out any fires, unfortunately.
To be fair, the last
it
one didn't either.
specifically says does not put out fire.
Right.
Push
Yeah,
us
all
out.
this stuff is
What is happening right now?
You dumb witch, what have you done?
The gods bless us this day. The devil is with us. Praise,
That's one word for it.
Praise the winged devil.
Anyway,
Then she begins
Oh
chanting.
god.
Close the door again.
Yeah.
all right. Rip, this is your chance to get your crit.
Oh yeah. 1 second.
Should already be hunted too.
right? Yeah.
Yep. So now I'm going to use an action to move forward. I'm going to stride 10 feet and reload at the same time.
Okay.
And then use 2 action Hunter's Aim on the bossity boss, or the big baddie. Roll a 10 on the die for a 26. Just really hoping for that crit.
26 is
That's
a hit.
okay.
Oh,
A little lower, but
Sad
couple
day.
of ones on those dice.
Okay. Menarga will take the 13. And then we'll go to Calliope.
All right, Calliope feels that weird shift. She feels as if she was going to raise her shield, but all of a sudden, she finds herself having a little bit more time to act. she grins. Says, "Thank you, Pharasma, for this gift." And she swings the sword down. God damn it! I didn't target again. What the hell? I
So you
swear
got
I did
23
it.
though.
That is still
23
a
to
hit.
hit?
Yep.
Okay, sorry about that. Damage.
I love the disclaimer pop-up that came up on stream that said, "Please target before you attack."
Did it really?
It did.
Oh, on Foundry.
Called out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minargo takes 9 points of damage.
All right, and then she will swing one more time. Targeted this time. It's a 15 on the die for a 23.
It's another hit.
Oh, that was almost an 8 on that one. 11
Decent
points of
hit.
damage.
Yep.
And last action is she's going to say, shout out, "Do we need to keep her alive to try to find out where Rip Nugget is, or should I end her?"
Depends on her reaction, I suppose.
"I need to know in the next half a second. I can't stop the swing."
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, she will attack a third time.
Stop! I will help you kill him.
Oh, now you fucking say it.
Oh, that's
okay.
funny how
I critically missed.
your
Her shout got into her head and she
timing.
I'll
tweaked.
help you kill him. Keep
That
me
was awesome.
alive.
Critical miss on that last attack. That is Calliope's turn.
Okay. And as she
You weren't
shrieks
focused.
that out, does Souffle respond in some way?
Yes. So Souffle's like posture and sort of composure has very much changed over the course of like moving through this cave. And she just kind of raises her hand. Also, I can't hear anything, so I did not hear her say that. I just
that's
saw her
true.
Yeah, you are
mouth.
deafened.
Mm.
I guess I haven't heard anything either.
Oh well.
I just saw her mouth, and so I just kind of raise a finger and says,
Tunch sends his regards.
as I'm going to spell shape reach spell, and I'm gonna cast Flint's at 2nd rank.
Ruh-roh.
Nice. So one action reach, 2 action
Oh my
cleanse.
gosh.
So attack, it can be public. What do we get?
Ooh.
See, I'm gonna re-roll that with a hero point.
Okay. Obel used.
Oboe used. Let's
Womp,
try
womp,
that
womp,
again.
Nice. 18 on the
Okay.
die.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take that, and
29
I'm gonna
total.
roll some damage here. 46 slashing.
Oh,
For 15 points of slashing damage. It only takes persistent bleed damage on a crit. That is last action shield.
I do love the spell description of Flint's. For those who might not know, with a touch, you strip off the flesh, muscle, and internal organs off your target, leaving only bare bones.
Yeah.
So that's what just occurred.
I
So descriptive.
don't have friendly spells, friendly damage spells at least.
Deflens.
scary.
Put their
Yeah.
skin back on.
She yells out in pain.
Oh, hold on. Can I cast shield? Does not have the audible trait, so I don't have to worry about issues. Cool. That was my turn.
Okay. Let's see. It is her turn again. She's not good shape, but she is angry. She curses under her breath.
She says, fine. Sacrifice myself in the name of the devil.
There it is.
Oh no.
Curse you all! Die!
And then she
Self-destruct.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Poor Calliope.
Base
What'd you
200
say?
tower.
It's Electrode.
What
Whoa.
did she say?
Closes door.
Shut the door.
I can't say anything.
Calliope, your sacrifice was not in vain.
She will do a. Ooh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Everybody make a fortitude save.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
I will attempt to get to my character.
ah,
Does this have anything to do with gas or any of that stuff?
No gassy stuff.
No gassy stuff.
No
You did say
gassy
reflex,
stuff.
right?
Fort.
Fortitude.
Oh, I misheard what you said. All right.
I got the 24.
I got a 18.
23 for Calliope.
got a 19.
Does Iggy have to make this as far away as she is?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Brip got a
Okay,
19.
Iggy got a 26.
Giddy with a 18. Souffle with a 24. Calliope with a 23. Okay, so I think Ignara, Souffle, Ignara and Souffle succeed. So you guys are going to take half. So I guess technically that'd be Giddy taking half. For
Right.
Ignara. I got to move
Uh-oh.
Brip. I can't target Giddy. Okay, so
That's okay. You don't have to.
Iggy and Calliope is going to take half.
That will trigger a reaction from Calliope's, but I'll let you finish the damage dealing.
Neil.
And then everyone
Right.
else failed. So you're going to take the brunt of it.
Uh-oh.
As
Giddy
this
going down and
emanation of dark, purplish, inflamed energy erupts out from her, and it seems to be empowered by the shrine behind her as she curses under her breath. And go ahead and take your reaction.
Perfect, yeah.
I think you switched some of the damage too, because I took 16 and Calliope took 8.
Oh. Oops, yeah, you're right.
whoopsies.
Oopsies. Calliope was supposed to take full.
Oopsie poopsies,
Oh, really?
they say.
Yes.
Damn. 23. Oh, wow. That's tough. Oh, that was a tough save.
I have a
but
smaller
yeah,
health
that-
pool than you, I'm sorry.
It's totally fair. Completely fair. Call that out. Please. Yeah, taking that damage, it triggers this reaction in Calliope, and this emanation through her champion's aura hits Menargle, and she is
Save big money at Menargles.
for people who don't know, Menards is a hardware store in the Midwest. It's a real place, and I love to say Menards in reference to other things. Nobody on the West Coast knows what Menards is.
I didn't
so-
know that.
yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
everywhere.
No, it's
No
not
idea.
out here in California. So I had to interject with that fact.
Just went right over
but-
my head.
Yeah. So
Right.
Iron Command is triggered, and Menargle is forced to either kneel or refuse and take mental damage, taking her place as a lower being than Calliope.
And that triggers you
That's kind
take
of
damage,
fucked
right?
up, man. That's kind of racist.
The
A little
trigger
bit.
is that I take damage.
Okay.
An enemy in your champion's aura damages you.
Which is truly shocking coming from anything Paizo oriented.
You said she's either got to kneel or
Yeah, so effectively she will drop prone or take 2d6 mental damage.
roll that 2d6. She says,
Never.
That sounds about right.
This is actually the first time I've been able to get it off
Oh yeah, because it's all been
every-
Yeah,
undead.
it's true.
Exactly. Everybody has been undead.
That's so true.
So that is 8 points of mental damage.
All right. You can describe your kill as that ends the combat.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
energy wave pulses through everybody, and Calliope's eyes go wide, and this like black void shadow kind of appears behind her as Menargle looks up at Calliope, and her
explodes.
head just, I guess her brain turns to mush inside of her skull. She falls over.
All right. Well, that's a good spot, I think, to take another quick break. We'll be back in just a bit. Stick around. Thank you all for sticking
Don't
with
go
us
nowhere.
for the marathon. We're at the halfway point, just about. Join
Yeah.
our Discord, check out our socials, and just hang out a little bit more. Check out our giveaway. Got a contest going on, as well as matching any subs and bits and donations to the Extra Life charity. We'll be back shortly. As soon as I can click the right sequence of buttons.
You've activated self-destruct.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to sacrifice herself. That was my understanding, but I'm cool with this too.
Welcome back, folks. Lame Looney Tunes impression.
I enjoyed it.
There's a 5-ish
You're no
minute
Porky
break.
Pig.
I sure ain't. I mean, if I could be any Looney Tune, I think I'd want to be the Roadrunner. No, well,
Yeah.
I said Roadrunner.
Porky Pig can rap.
That's true. That's true. Got somebody play a card we're not even in yet.
Oh, a new enemy appears.
Oh no!
Oh, goodness.
Anchor, you savage. Wait, did Anchor play it?
Yeah.
You
We're not even really
savage.
back in yet. Oh man. All right, so you guys just killed off Menargle when a stray arrow whizzes past as a new enemy appears. Who is it?
Who's
Oh.
that? Pokemon.
Yeah.
Who the
While Robert
fuck
figures
is
that out, I wanted to change hats to show that Cody is not crazy,
Hmm.
and that
Oh,
Menards is a real
right.
thing.
Well, no, it's kind of like on the West Coast, right? There's Carl's Jr.
Oh
but if
yeah,
you go elsewhere, it becomes Hardee's.
exactly. I don't know that there's a West Coast counterpoint to Menards, but yeah, it is a Midwest only thing.
I yelled things while my mic was apparently still muted, and I didn't realize it until I looked down.
Gotta love that.
I yelled, "It's Pikachu!" And then no one heard it.
Yeah,
Fuck!
yeah, a great vine.
The ancient tomes of vines.
Yes, may they live on in YouTube forever. All right, this
In
hat
the
is not very comfortable,
arms
so
of the YouTubes.
I just had to make the joke of Menards.
Hmm.
Again, I said, I say that too often, so I think my wife got this for me when she was in Chicago, and then my dad got me a shirt. So like I have like hardware store merch from Menards because I think that is funny, and I'm
That's-
a 14-year-old boy.
But that's wild. I mean, good for them, right? Selling merch like that.
Yeah,
Honestly, Menards is super popular around
Is
it?
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
it's a good spot.
Even my mom was like, "Man, I wish I worked at Menards instead of where she currently works at."
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know if you
Bucky's. There you
anybody
go.
knows
Yeah.
Shields.
Oh,
Shields
I
is
wanna
like
go-
a sports,
I want to visit.
I never heard of
Store.
that one.
but it's a really big like sports place, and they sell like clothes and fishing and hunting gear and all kinds of stuff.
That
So
like
that's apparently a good place to work too.
they're all.
Like
I'm
Cabela's.
not a sporting person, so I know there are like stores like REI and stuff, but
Mhm.
it's something I pass on the way, and I like I can wave, but I think it's been like 5 years since I've been in one.
Yeah, I mean,
I like me a
spent
Bass
too
Pro.
much money at REI. I don't need to go in
Oh,
there
there you go.
anymore. I bought all my shit.
You can go to Bass Pro and get a bison burger with alligator bacon on it.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
You can also get
They
a
have like restaurants inside of them and stuff.
You can also get a hat that says "I got my ass eaten at a Bass Pro Shop."
What?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Well, I need
That's
that.
ridiculous.
Not from Bass Pro Shop, but that is a hat that exists that one could buy.
Oh,
Bison burger is. I'd be curious to try that. Yeah.
I've had bison burgers. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
mhm.
There's a butcher shop in the Petaluma area that sells meats like that.
I've eaten a lot of different types of meats. Alligator,
They got
kangaroo,
ostrich
ostrich.
also. Yeah. I haven't
Mhm.
tried it.
Interesting.
But yeah, Silflay, this arrow whizzes past and hits the door frame next to you. As you turn around, you see this hunk of goblin meat
Hunk of goblin meat.
staring at you.
Hunk of goblin meat.
I also love that neither Silflay nor Giddy could hear that arrow whizzing past. We
Yeah,
just,
just
saw
saw
an
it.
arrow.
He kind of yells out in muffled tones, "What you doing with my lady over there? What happened to my crew? Where are my friends? Leave Monagle
Giddy.
alone."
Giddy and Silflay totally silent.
They're
Just like, what?
Menards.
They're Menards.
They're at Menards. All right, unexpected combat. Let's go.
Good
I
God.
rolled a natural 1 on initiative.
Where are they?
Behind
Mwah, mwah,
Silflay and Ignara in the room behind.
Oh, okay.
I'll do this fun battle music.
We're gonna have to put a
Catching
limit on these
strays.
cards.
There is already. Silflay, you're up first.
Is there?
Yeah,
We've
I'm
had
just
like
gonna.
7.
What is this battle?
The arrow hits the door. I turn around
That's
and
funny.
I just kind of reach into my pocket and pull out one of. I have a lot of cow traps. I still do, and I kind of like fling it at him as it splits apart and becomes needle darts.
I like that.
They call me.
This is
They
an
call me
anime
Hunk.
fight.
I'm Hunk the
We all said-
Goblin.
We all suddenly become anime characters and that's fight to this music.
Let's see what we got. Got a 24 to hit,
That is a hit.
and we're gonna roll 5d4 damage. Oh, that's cool. Okay,
Oh, not cool.
5d4 damage.
Oh wow.
Go to a
okay.
14 points of piercing damage.
My hunky meats.
And then I'm just gonna shield myself, and that is my turn. She does not have the auditory trait. Nope. Okay.
That was Monagrel's favorite part.
Oh,
I don't hear any of this.
I was
oh.
gonna say, is the goblin gonna take that damage there?
Yes. At some point, when I click the button. Yep, there it is.
At some point. There we go.
He's immune.
Right. Immune to metal.
All
Alright, let's see.
All right, Giddy. Ignara informs you empathically that there is another goblin behind.
Emphatically and empathic.
Yes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I like that.
Screams. Let's see. All right, so Giddy hearing / feeling this message from Ignara, just deeply sighs, and snaps his fingers at this goblin, casting ignition.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen, something other words.
Those are the only words I know to that song.
How in the hell is a 22 a miss on this random ass goblin?
Just dodged it. He's a hunk.
I'm hero
His name's
pointing the
Hunk.
/ oboling the shit out of that.
Dude,
Fuck
you
that
put, like,
noise.
this is like a 12th level goblin, isn't it? Like, you know what? We're gonna make this
Son of a
worth it.
bitch.
Just gotta blame Anchor. It's not me.
Yeah,
I didn't do
15.
this.
It's terribly rude. All
I
right,
like
well,
the mix up.
By proxy.
by proxy. So with his last action, Giddy is gonna act together with Ignara and get the fuck out of this room. And we're gonna move up in here.
It's difficult
Okay.
terrain.
Up in here.
Sorry,
Oh,
Cody.
Oh.
Yeah, those
Oh well.
those 4 squares or 3 squares.
okay.
I forgot
So-
about that bit earlier.
That's all right.
but
I was
I'll
counting.
do
I
it.
guess
It
I'm-
was still all within your movement.
Right. Well, Iggy can still run up
Oh,
in
fair.
there, and kind of. So that's 5. Should be able to get up in the corner, right? Or at least right about where I'm at.
Sure.
All right. So Giddy just is annoyed and runs away into the room. And I think that's all 3 actions.
Okay.
I love how we're all just under Brip.
Drip actually was on a square below in the door frame.
Oh, that's right. I
Did
forgot. Brip
did
got
I
moved.
get moved?
Yeah,
I had to move you so I
'cause
could
you were on my
target
token
Giddy.
earlier.
All right. So it is Hunk the Goblin's turn. He
You
flexes.
hunk.
He flexes and his biceps jiggle. So do his pecs.
Sofle
Same
is
time
not impressed.
as he pulls back the arrow in his short bow. I'm gonna get you for hurting Menagrel and my crew. I don't know who this guy is.
I don't either.
No, he's
I-
good though.
I deeply hate this goblin.
No, he's like the gym pipe of the goblin world.
Take one
I'd like him more if he
action.
didn't shoot arrows at me.
One action to do something. Looks like he's lining up his shot on you, Silflay.
Of
And
course he
then
is.
It's going to take a.
Like Tommy Lee Jones in front of the cockroach. Eat me!
Hey, man!
Oh,
He's
Men
gonna
in
take
Black reference.
yeah. I
Two
was like,
strikes.
what?
2 strikes with this one action. First strike.
He's got multi-shot.
Hate that.
Yeah, this is an
misses.
advanced template goblin for sure.
It really is. Good God.
Second is a hit with a 28.
That,
double
that'll do it.
At least he's not called Hump.
hump. Should've-
Sorry, Tim.
Next
Tim in the
goblin's
chat.
name. I'm Hump the Goblin. All right, so here's some damage.
That's what Menargle called him.
Seems as if his shot is lined up and catches you in an area where it hurts real bad. As you
Fantastic.
take 14 points of damage.
I only take 12.
Ah, curse.
I have 2 physical resistance.
And then is going to fire again. That's our third action.
Now he's gonna crit me. Coma.
Fire away.
All right, it is Brip and then Calliope, and then round 2.
Okay, the first thing Brip is gonna do is gonna hunt prey this goblin. The second thing Brip is gonna do is hide, which also allows me to reload.
Okay.
And then a 1 action strike against the gobbo. I don't know if they're flat-footed or not, but I am definitely hiding. And that is a miss. So
Won't matter because this thing's AC is through the roof.
23,
No,
it
it's not
seems.
through the roof. It's decent.
With I miss with a 22.
It seems pretty relative for the level, though.
I hate it.
that is my turn.
All right, Calliope, you're up.
Just
And
wait
it's
till next
Silflay at the
time.
top of round 3. 2.
Yeah, Calliope is like still looking down at Menargle's body. Like her ears are probably just gushing blood after her brain exploded. She hears all this other commotion outside and is like, I thought they all ran away. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, because he has to go through the difficult terrain too, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I'll fucking go out there, I guess. She's thinking this in her head because fuck. So just clambers through all that difficult terrain. I think I can get down there. Since I'm under Silflay's token, I lost my grab ability of my token.
Oh, I got you.
So, 5,
I was like, "What's this new grab ability?" I'm really excited.
I should be able to get there with 2 move actions essentially.
It's Calliope's hidden feat. They took the wrestler dedication.
Yeah,
Dude,
those
tokens did you
feats
go under?
get wild.
I went under Silflay, but I moved myself out with the arrows, but it stopped counting my movement. But I should have more than enough movement speed still. So it's like, your lady's dead. I killed her, and you're next. I have the smoke inhalation's finally caught up to my voice. And she swings out with her bastard sword and is just gonna kill
Oh, I
it.
see. You already
Tried
moved
it.
out.
Yeah, I was able to get over there. So.
I guess you missed too.
Nope, I hit with the 24, so AC is probably
Nice.
24.
What do you fucking know?
Swings down real hard. Oh my god, that is a 1 and a 2 on 2
Not hard
for
enough.
6 points of damage. Yes, she didn't want to cleave this one in half like the last one that she hit, so she went too soft on it.
All right, that's all your actions, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, top of round 2, Silflay.
Take those 6 points
Right.
of damage, dog.
I'll think about it.
Did you take the other damage?
Yeah.
Okay, from earlier.
I
there
think
it
my,
is.
my hand is still up. The caltrop is gone, but I'm just gonna kind of send another jolt through it, and we're gonna watch Halts of my leaves kind of become flechette rounds as I cast another Niederdolt at this dude. Cast and attack. It's standard Niederdolt's attack. So got about 50% chance to hit him. I do not.
I know that feeling.
I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to shield again. And I had shield up last time when he attacked me, but shield, perhaps this has changed, perhaps it's not, but it says you can only use the spell's reaction to reduce damage from any spell or magical effect, even if it doesn't do physical damage. So, like, can you do it for everything? Or is this...
I think the spell only allows you to like use it as a reaction to shield block.
Yes. Yeah, but can you
Okay.
do it? Can you... I guess based off that wording, you can do it with anything, or just magical effects, since it's a magical shield.
It's any damage.
Okay. I should have done that last turn, but I forgot, so I'll keep that in mind if I get shot again.
Okay.
Sorry, I misunderstood what you were asking. I apologize.
You better
I
apologize.
was-
Why don't you know the
I was
rules?
confusing. I know.
Why don't
I
you
know.
understand people? Just the way they...
I know like 100 rules for this game. Like
That's
There's-
it. No, I'm just kidding.
so many goddamn rules. Yeah.
True.
Alright.
Well, I mean, the book isn't like 600 pages anymore.
That's
Fair.
also, yeah.
Giddy
Just split up
and
into 2.
Ignara.
Yeah.
All right. I think Giddy, seeing the struggle that we're having with this stupid goblin, is going to attempt a different spell now. And he is going to stare daggers into this thing's soul, imagining it crippling under heat as he casts Dehydrate.
Oh,
And I need this
no.
thing to make a fortitude save for me.
This is a bad spell. I mean, it's dope. It's a cool fucking spell. But it's bad for them. And
Real bad.
24 with a success.
All right, so it'll still take half. So no additional effect, sadly, but...
Nope.
What do you mean it takes no damage? Excuse you.
Oops.
This is the same picture.
All right. Yep, you're spell goes off, it very thirsty all of a sudden.
This goblin is fireproof.
This goblin's everything proof. Someone just put a bomb in its mouth.
You got one action
We're
left.
struggling with this more than we were the fucking boss.
That fucking
Anyway,
crit, or that just rips damage at the git, and him going first is just so good. So
anyway, for our last action, we're moving into this corner away
so
from the
much
door.
damage. Okay, and it is then Hunk's turn. Hunk the goblin.
Hunk the lump.
My least favorite thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hunk could have his own calendar.
Good. Just 12 pictures of him.
12 months of Hunk.
12 months of Hunk.
Buy one just to burn it out of spite.
That's an item we should get. A Hunk calendar.
Oh god.
God.
Hunky goblin calendar.
You find it on Menargel's body.
Yeah.
12 months.
But make it
12
like a
months of Hunk.
Galarian calendar with all the Galarian months, you know?
Don't look at their saved Snapchat history.
All right. He's gonna say, "You, Longshank, dark and moody. I like it." And then
Ew. Are you hitting on me?
Look at him flex.
he does something, and then he is going to fire twice at you, Calliope.
Oh, man.
Rapid shot.
Here's 2 shots. Would that provoke a reactive strike?
I do not have that feat.
Okay. Well, here's 2 point-blank shots to your face. Pew, pew.
I like the light effects.
Both hit.
Are they two separate shots?
So here's the thing. So for this ability, they count as separate shots. So if you have any resistance or whichever, they'd be they would count, right? But something else happens if both hit.
Oh fuck. Well, they'll both hit. I was just going to trigger Iron Command.
Gotcha.
After the first hit, after like that first instance of damage, but I imagine that he would still fire, and 2d6 wouldn't be enough mental damage to kill him. So, I guess I asked a question and then spoke out that it wouldn't affect it. So you can finish that, and then I'll do the reaction. Sorry.
You're fine. Oh, I forgot to. Okay, so this one is the first attack against you, so it'll add that. Alright, so 2 arrows from a short bow. You're going to take 12 from the first and 13 from the second.
Damn.
What is this goblin?
He's Hunk.
He's the Hunk.
Why is it like level 18?
The Hunk. I like that. He's not Hunk. He's the Hunk.
God.
He's the Hunk. Yeah.
The Incredible Hunk.
The Incredible Hunk. Yeah, I'm the Hunk.
All right. So he can. That'll trigger the Iron Command. He can either drop prone or take 2d6.
He'll take the damage.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? There it is.
I'm imagining like a bald Johnny Bravo version of, but like a goblin. Johnny Bravo.
6
bald
points of damage.
Goblin.
Yeah.
Hey, who? I'm the Hunk.
Cool.
Who?
Oh god.
All right. He'll take the 6 points of mental damage. Oh, that hurt.
Whoa, mama.
Whoa,
Whoa, mama.
Whoa, mama. And then you have to make a will save. Both of them.
I have to make a will save. Oh
Yes.
god.
There's the save in the chat for you.
Willful. Oh, cool. I'll do that one. Oh, that's
Are you going to be scared of Hunk?
It's a 17 on the die.
You are
She's
not
not
scared
afraid
of Hunk. Oh, actually, no, you are a
No.
little bit.
Wait, what?
no, I was reading
I
wrong
only get a
ability. Sorry,
partial success?
You're not. I
Okay.
apologize. Reading wrong ability.
Wouldn't surprise me. This thing's already cheating half the time anyway.
It's
Yeah.
not cheating.
I'm just bitter. That's all.
Yeah, this is.
All right, and for its
Hate
last,
this goblin.
Hooah. Its last action, it is going to fire again. Why not?
Fuck. Man.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Someone put the god mode hack on this bitch.
Yeah, misses. That's it for its turn. We go to Brip, then Calliope.
Oh
Riley.
boy, Brip. Brip is going to attempt to. Oops, not close the door.
This door.
Brip is going to attempt to hide and reload. And then 2 action strike against Gabo. 8 on the die for a 24 is a hit.
Oh, God.
I've been rolling
Miraculous.
so
That was
low.
close.
Same.
I don't mind.
Rolling some damage. I doubt a 15 stealth check was high enough to add my sneak attack.
Let me double check here. No, was not.
Still rolling some dice. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a good roll.
Yeesh.
Good.
Yeah,
21
21
points
points
of
of damage.
That is Brip's 3 actions.
Hunk takes 21 points of damage. She is badly injured.
Hide,
Not
shoot,
bad.
hide. That's or hide, shoot, repeat.
Smash him.
All right, Calliope, end of the round. And Silphway.
With a +1.
Calliope is just like takes these arrows in these weird little pockets in between her full plate. She's like, fuck.
Oh, we got a guiding hand card from Noble Goblin.
Oh,
Imbued with insight, +1 to
Yay.
a die roll. We'll give
Hell
that to
yeah.
you.
perfect.
Nice.
Nice.
She's just not really. She's kind of pondering like, who the fuck is this goblin? Why
Right.
the fuck are they the way that they are?
Why is this
Um,
goblin built like a tank?
He flexes.
Yeah. And then she's like
God.
really off put by that, and then that allows her to gain a one little extra piece of hate,
Oh,
which is
mama.
that guiding hand.
I
So
think I'm
she's
gonna
swings
incinerate.
down. Oh,
Ooh, that's a
oh,
hit
that's
with
a
the
13.
27.
Oh god,
Thank
I thought it was
Christ.
the one. Here's the damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Goth Mama.
11 points of damage.
No,
It's like,
Goth
yeah, I
Mama.
like your moodiness. It's like, ew.
Right. Immediate ick.
No, Goth Mama, no.
You hit
be
the
a-
goblin and he likes it.
I can be a hunk.
Hate
You-
that
you-
too.
could be
You've
the hunk
become
for
the
ya.
step on me, PC.
They're currently doing that Futurama. The goblin is doing the Futurama thing where it's can't tell if it's happy or scared. You know, this new episode. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Death by
yeah.
snoo.
Yeah.
smiling and laughing.
Oh no.
But
That is a critical miss.
not a nat one.
No. So thankfully no. But yeah, still just like I can only hit on a natural 20. I know this, but Calliope is grossed out by this weirdly buff goblin. So she swings out.
Oh.
Oh no, natural one.
That's a nat one. We get to pull from
I'm
the
gonna-
fumble deck.
I'm going to use my hero
Fumble.
point
Ah,
because I don't want to deal with that.
Oh, it's so fun though.
So,
fair enough.
fine. Okay, fine. We'll deal with it. We'll do
Okay.
it. Pull from the
Alright.
fumble deck.
Oh
You know
boy.
what? I only have one. So
Until healed
can
or
do
level
it.
2, you pull the
Pull a
muscle.
fumble card.
okay. Great.
I'm sorry,
I should have
Dylan.
fucking. I should have.
We're never gonna kill
Wait.
this goblin. Good
That,
God.
that doesn't stack on top of my already
No,
enfeebled
it just
one,
replaces it replaces with the higher.
right? Okay. All right. I put it back down to 2. It's like, no.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Yeah. So,
That's what happens
She's
if
like-
you try to outflex the hunt.
yeah, exactly. Her bicep like pops a little bit as she swings. She's like, oh, fuck. All right. That's the end of Calliope's turn. Somebody else kill this fucker.
Real. Good God.
All right, top of round 3, Souffle.
Okay. I'm gonna try to focus back here and throw up my other hand and lose some of that mass as these become flechettes. And we're gonna try Niederdalts again. I'm the new Faradir.
Well, are they needle dicks though?
They're not Nieder dicks.
Mm.
We got 25 to hit.
Nice.
Thank you.
We'll roll some damage here. Oh,
Mm.
8 on 5d4.
That is,
Most of them were ones.
yeah, 3 1s and a 2.
Love that.
Cool. And then our I don't see Giddy. I'm
Jesus,
gonna
man.
throw my shield back up since I have not used the shield block ability, so I can spam increased AC.
Okay. All right, Giddy, you're up. Giddy and Iggy.
All right. Giddy at this point is just like, I need a break. So he last round went behind this wall, and he's gonna just use all 3 actions to drink a potion for 11 points of healing.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, whoops! Meant to apply that.
Oh man, I'm gonna die.
Are you gonna?
There we go.
I don't know.
Probably.
I'm not.
Based on how this has been going.
I'm
He
at
was the
20.
real boss all along.
For real.
Yeah.
Unexpected BBEG.
Like, oh, mama.
Big bad evil goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to come back in another story arc. I'll see you all later. I'm hurt.
I
real
hope to
bad.
God not.
He runs the fuck away.
Oh fuck. We don't even get to kill him.
Depends
No
on how far he gets.
satisfaction.
We'll find our level 18 goblin friend later and just incinerate him.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's the total movement? Okay, here it is.
Oh, damn it. I could still see you for a second there. I was going to get you.
All right, you guys hear a door open and slam as he skitters on out of there.
Does he hit the caltrops?
I do.
You'll never know. You'll
Maybe when we
never
leave, we see his
know.
bled out corpse.
We're just standing there and all of a sudden we hear a ding. Is that a
Right.
kill?
I like to think that the lizard thing
Just-
from earlier just eats him.
right. We get an XP boost. Like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
All right, Hunk has disappeared into the darkness, heavily damaged, very
Thank
near
Christ.
death. You guys are in between the shrine and rest area for Menargle. Her body's still there, and this disgusting bunk site for some of the Whistlefang goblins there. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna just very straight faced. Obviously, I'm in a mask. I'm just gonna walk up and pat down all the corpse.
All right, you pat down the corpse. I should be able to double click and open it. If not, I can read you what she's got. You see a sickle
Yep.
that is etched with runes, a slender brass key. And
I think both.
that is it.
Yeah, I just kind of put the sickle into my bag, but I hold up the cinder brass key to everybody.
I imagine this will have some use.
Are we undeafened yet?
Yes.
Okay, because I was like, Gideon just didn't hear any of that otherwise.
I can't move Calliope's token, but she would
Oh,
be
yeah.
back up in the room and investigating this altar. while that's going on with a religion check.
Oh, yeah. Oop. I
I
deleted
don't know what's
Calliope.
going. I was gonna say my whole screen is black now. So yeah, she would be basically looking at this religious altar, trying to figure out what that is all about. Not really interested in the corpse or the key at the moment.
As she's doing that, I'm gonna kind of walk up to Giddy and say, "Here," and I'm gonna do a 2-action heal on you.
Thank you, Souffle. That was brutal.
14.
Do we have time? Or let me see.
Oh, there's a
No,
thing
I
over
don't
there
have
too.
those.
Yes, as
What
is
Calliope
that?
is searching the altar and the shrine, you can you see that there is 3 unburned sticks of some incense near a skull-shaped burner to the east.
Yay, not 20 medicine check.
Nice.
Healing was a little lower than what we thought it would be, but
Was that incense thing for the religion check?
Oh, sorry, no, the religion check is for...
Sorry, you're totally
uh,
good. I didn't know if that's what it was.
No, but imagine you guys you're looking at it, you find the incense there, and along with that, you're just trying to figure out what is going on with this
Who this demon lord is.
demon lord. Sure. Where's your check amidst all the heals? Do you know what you got? Because I can't find it.
Nope, I did it secretly.
Too many rolls.
it's right above where Souffle's heal is.
Oh, I see it. Okay,
Oh.
got it. Thank you. So
Interesting.
you are not sure. You're not sure what specific demon lord or entity this could be in worship to, but it is definitely fiendish in nature.
She starts to break it apart, just with a gauntleted fist. Just starts to punch at the bones and basically like break it apart.
Yeah,
It's
that's
probably an
pretty
altar to that goddamn goblin.
gnarly. Hunk.
It's just a yeah, like a love
Right.
shrine. There's like little yearbook photos of him and newspaper clippings with his picture. Hunk the Goblin wins weightlifting competition. Yeah, so she'll break that all apart, and then it's like I need to take some time to tend to my wounds.
We
Okay.
should go find Tunch first, I think.
Well,
That's a good point.
Fair. Okay, I'll call on the powers of Pharasma to bolster me for a little longer. There's nothing else in this room that we want, right?
I put the incense in the party stash, but we should probably divvy those up. There's actually very interesting and maybe a little metagamey in terms of its description.
We have a lot of stuff in our party inventory.
Yeah, we do.
It refers to specific characters and effects that it can counteract. So,
Mhm.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah, it sure does. Ooh.
Souffle is, I'm going to start heading back towards Tunch.
Okay.
Let's go.
So are we heading back towards lunch? Is that what's happened?
Souffle is.
Ah. Yeah, I think Giddy would
Yeah.
follow Souffle.
Yeah, we checked out this room and her body, so I think we're good, right?
Oh. Actually, I kind of stop at the door and I look back. And then I'm going to go back up, and Calliope, I'm going to catch you and say,
We should take the head to Tunch.
Oh.
Well,
You
I'll bring
have
the whole body.
sword.
I'll bring the whole body. I'm not going to defile her further.
It's pretty gnarly.
She's already dead.
Okay, so Calliope, you drag Menargle's dead body.
I think she could
Through-
pick her up and carry her like a baby.
Sure. Okay.
Like
probably
drag her by the hair.
it's like
Yeah,
3
it's
foot
respect. She's definitely respectful of the corpse.
Drag carry her like a baby through all of the murders that you've done on the previous goblins here.
So ironic.
Making your way
Right.
through, and you guys find yourselves back in Tunch's workshop. Musty smelling. Meh. Oop,
Meh.
come on. Map. Come on, map.
Are you taking us
Map.
there?
No, I am not.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know how to get in, but I made my way back to the room. Aha! There's a door. I see.
There's an extra door over here too.
I exist in 2 places.
Okay. Yep, you're back in there. Sausage
Making
is
my way
gnawing
downtown.
on some rations, and Tunch is there, and he's, oh,
Uh-oh.
welcome back.
here we go. Foundry is deciding to do the thing again.
We come bearing gifts.
Here's a look at Tunch as a reminder, as well as his friend Sausage.
It's about to be off friend.
Good God, it is lagging like a mofo for me. Come on.
Same.
Sausage
Look, it's
definitely
like
looks
a-
like it's.
Bear
Sorry.
ferret. A
Yeah.
barret.
A Barrett.
And it definitely looks like it's saying, "Hey!"
Hi.
baring its teeth. With
That
the
one
paw.
friend with no personal boundaries.
Yeah, that was like
Uh,
3 inches from your face.
Silflay, as you walk in, it notices you and remembers that you fed it, and it tries to come up to you to sniff at you. And as it does so, Tunch kind of just like pushes his face back.
Get back, Sausage. Give them some space. It seems
I'll
you've brought
take
us
out another ration and toss one to it.
Okay. Sausage immediately starts to gnaw on it. He's like,
Don't feed him. Encourages him. Always hungry. I can't wait to. Well, I mean, I can wait. I have to wait. See how much bigger he gets before I turn him into a beautiful piece of work. He'd be one of the best taxidermied beasts I've ever put together. Other than my magnum opus. Oh, look at that! You got Monagro's dead body! Ha ha! Success! Here, put her on the workbench.
Yeah, do you happen to know an annoying goblin named Hunk by chance?
Hunk. Ugh. He's gross.
I fully agree with you in more ways than you can imagine.
He's a scumbag.
He's
He's got
gross.
brainless. Gross. Come on. He is a hunk of meat. One that I'd like to feed to Sausage as soon as I can. Is he still around? Did you find him? Is he dead?
And he found us, that's for sure.
He ran away.
Now, you better watch out for his twin lunk. He's lurking around here somewhere, maybe. Gah, I hate them.
and
You
then,
know, I feel the same way.
as you place Menagrel on the workbench, and
I hate them.
he stabs down at her thigh with a dagger.
Oops. Didn't mean to damage the goods there.
Yeah, Calliope would have tried to catch his hand if possible, but
Oh,
Too quick.
didn't mean to do that.
Fair.
Are you okay?
He kind of looks over at you, Calliope, seeing
And
your
she just, like-
reaction.
just like, don't do that.
Huh? Don't do what?
She's already dead. She doesn't need further defilement.
Oh, wait till you see what I do with her later. Nothing sexual. I'm a master
I
taxidermist.
was about to say, I hate that sentence.
No.
Really glad you turned that around.
I'm a master.
Nothing sexual.
Nothing sexual.
With
I wouldn't
that.
do that. These I view these as pieces of art. I said I'm a master taxidermist. It's a different kind of art and craft, one that I find quite challenging, and I enjoy it.
Remember that he's got holes in his teeth, so every time he talks, there's a little bit of whistling too.
Like the old man from Family Guy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
got some popsicles in my basement.
It is sexual.
That is sexual.
I said he. I didn't say that. You referenced that. Anyways.
I know. I know.
The
Just trying to make everybody else out to be freaks and creeps.
a bunch of perverts. But when you get, he says, well, I don't want to be one to go back on our deal, so I guess, where do we start?
Do we?
Well,
Rip just wants to kill him because he plans on raising the weasel just for taxidermy. So he's just sitting in the corner
we reached an
angrily.
impasse.
Yeah, that's.
Can we rest here for a bit?
Thank you. That's what I was about to suggest.
I mean,
Do you think we have time just to patch yourselves up a little bit?
10 minutes.
oh yeah, that's fine. I thought you were asking if you wanted to sleep. There's not a lot of
no.
room, but yeah, take your time. I'm gonna start to get to work now.
Just everyone don't look at the table while this is occurring.
Wait, they're gonna start that right now?
Apparently.
No, you're going. That will not happen while I'm here. You can wait. You've waited. You can wait another 10 minutes.
Well, I'm not. There's nothing sexual. I
I
already
understand
said.
that. I heard you say that. You can wait.
The taxidermy thing's not exactly pleasant to watch either.
I'm not talking about Monaco.
Then what the fuck did you mean?
Yes, I thought that's what you meant. I apologize. You wanted to get to work, you said.
Yes,
On
put
what?
the finishing touches on my magnum opus.
And then he pulls out on some wheels this this, I don't even know how to describe it. It's covered in like a canvased tarp, but he pulls it out from underneath his workbench, and he rips off the canvas tarp, and it looks like it's like a bat, scorpion, rat spider, about the size of sausage, but it is unmoving and quite disturbing looking. But it's surprisingly pretty well put together.
It's horrific.
So, yes, I'm just putting the finishing touches on this. That's all. Maybe I can make it into a trap or some kind of thing to take commands and aid us in combat. Me in combat. I don't know.
Just I look back at Calliope.
I think that's fine, right?
Well, it's already happened. He's still working on it?
Let's just patch ourselves up so
I
we
think-
can.
Are they animals?
can
They're
move on.
animals?
It was a mix of animals, yes. Bat,
But there's no
scorpion,
humanoid.
rat, and spider.
I feel like Brep would resonate with the like he's kind of an animal too in a way, and I think that like he looks at this as like an aberration of animal form, you know. I imagine that he's kind of just staring at it, and if anyone were to see him, you could see he's staring daggers like this is just not a natural thing, you know. He's kind of freaks him out. He's got wild eyes, more wild than normal.
Tunch takes the necklace and some of the accessories that Menargle had around her, and just dresses them pretty simply over this. He calls it, as he's murmuring to himself,
My magic bug, my magnum opus. Yes, this is it. I'll wrap this necklace around here and tie this to the joint here. Yes, it's perfect. This is perfect. As I promised,
once you guys are done with your 10-minute rest,
you can have this.
and he kind of gestures grandly towards this sculpture, as if for you guys to have. And then he also offers a talisman to whoever wants to take it. It looks like it's an emerald green talisman in the shape. It's a grasshopper shaped emerald talisman.
I feel like I hear a grasshopper. I feel jumping. I think jumping. I see Brip.
Grabs it with his tongue, tries to
Right.
eat it.
If no one else is interested in that, Brip would be interested in it.
Go for it, Rip. That feels like you.
Mhm.
Maybe it's a necklace of Tripkey sustenance because it's all the grasshopper protein you could need.
Something like that.
I
I'll
dropped
take
it onto your sheet. Go ahead and take a look at that, and it tells you a little bit more about it. And you can put the taxidermy.
Can I read it?
rat scorpion. Yep, absolutely.
This metal grasshopper, studded with emeralds, is usually clasped to the legs of a suit of armor. When you activate it, make a leap, traveling up to 40 feet horizontally and 10 feet vertically. If you don't end your jump on solid ground, you flutter in the air until the end of your turn, then fall harmlessly at a rate of 60 feet per round until you reach the ground.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
So yeah, I can leap up to 40 feet when I activate it.
And
I
then
knew I had
just
to do with jumping.
feather fall on the end of it too. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So I could do a massive leap of faith, knowing I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, that's very cool.
That's awesome. And it is worn, yeah.
Well,
Take that
it's-
as a token of my appreciation for saving what's left of the Whistlefangs. By removing the witch, they're no longer under her mind control, and we can act freely again. As long as that idiot Galunk is not around also, I think we'll be in great shape.
I take out the key that I grabbed and I just hold it up.
Do you know what this opens?
Oh, I've seen Menargle pick her teeth with that. I don't know. No idea. Sorry.
sense motive.
Okay,
Is that a
go
thing
ahead.
anymore? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
you just roll perception.
Okay. I forgot
Said,
that.
nope, clocking
it's
that
not really
right
a
now.
thing. Like that's fucking lie.
Yeah. If we spent 10 minutes, I would have refocused, essentially.
Mhm.
I just used a healing potion to heal. So
And this grasshopper thing, I can just use it over and over, right?
No, it's
I think it's a consumable.
talisman.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, okay.
Talisman.
I see the consumable.
One and
I
done.
forget about that.
That
little
would be
piece.
so
Okay.
crazy.
That would be
I
really
was
like-
crazy.
Some
40
things
foot
that's
jumping.
yeah.
Oh man,
I'll save
you'd
that.
be a murder machine if that was
I've
the case.
I've played a similar build, so
Mm. Oh yeah, it's like was it Ulrich?
Rorik.
Dwarf.
Rurik,
Rurik,
yeah.
All right. He's gonna say, I guess I can show you how to get into Rip Nuggets area if you want.
Oh, that's why it's under consumables.
We want.
Yes. Let's finish the job.
Yes.
All right. Sure, there's nowhere else you want to explore before?
Well, where's Gerdlunk? We didn't. I don't know that we came across them, did we?
Went to the spider's lab. The spider's lair.
Oh, correct. Yes,
Wait,
I forgot about
He
him.
went into Lord Longfinger's area?
He sure did.
Long fingers?
Yes, he's some kind of spider creature. Talks and has large spider friends that listen to him. He's kind of scary, but he's been helping us out in some way. Yeah, he keeps those Jenkins away.
The what now?
Jenkins, they're like gremlins. It's a type of gremlin. They kind of nest a little bit further to the south. Annoying little fucks.
Oh, that sounds unpleasant.
Did the sense motive on the the key be addressed?
Oh, I see it now. Yeah. You believe he's telling the truth. Doesn't know anything about it. It's quite sincere in only seeing her use that as a toothpick.
Fair enough.
No
I
reason to
am
press
so
that,
sorry.
though.
I need 2 seconds to grab my water from the other room because I left it in there and I'm choking.
Joking. Cody failed his fortitude save.
Yeah, exactly. That belladonna poison is affecting him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Belladonna is also nightshade for those who are unfamiliar.
Ah,
Yes. Now, have him
Well.
roll a fortitude save actually after this 10-minute rest.
there's. I'll say personally, for me, there's no other thing in the way of delaying us of going on to find more of Rick Nugget.
Are you going to join us
Oh,
against
no.
Rip Nugget?
I can't do that. No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I heard some of the other Whistlefangs leaving. I think it's good we kind of regroup and figure out what we're doing with ourselves.
Would you like us to
Refresh.
take care of Sausage in the meantime? You
What?
can flee and we can care for Sausage.
No, Sausage is mine. Is that what you're trying to do? Feed him? Tempt him with your rations and take him from me? I see what you're doing now, you sly. Sausage is loyal to me, unfortunately, for you. Isn't that right, Sausage?
And he kind of reaches back to pat Sausage's head, and the first thing Sausage does is like kind of smell and nuzzle for food, and then as soon as they realize there's no food there, kind of just lays back down.
Speaking of stuff like that and food and everything, Tunch, I have a question for you. Hopefully it's not gonna be terrible. So we found some fruitcake earlier.
Oh, did you eat any?
I may have had a little bite.
Oh, no.
Roll a fortitude save.
All right.
Rip's thinking, if I put an arrow in the goblin, does
That's a
that feed the
23.
weasel?
It would.
It's like, we have given you food. You are a friend now.
We don't know where Rip Nugget is yet.
Well, depending on how strong your stomach is, you should be fine. If not, you'll just be very sick for the next couple of days.
Well, in metaphorical terms, I rolled a 23, so I don't know what that does for me.
So what I'm hearing is, once we know where Rip Nugget is, then we can kill Tunch.
And take Sausage.
Yes.
That's really the whole
At
point.
least free him.
I don't know if it'll free him. It might just come after us, to be honest.
Very true.
Well,
I have a
hopefully-
lot of rations.
I was gonna say.
But Rip does not like the idea of him just raising this weasel just to turn it into a taxidermy creature.
There is that too. You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's not great.
He's one of the nature, he's like, he doesn't consider himself any better of a being than that creature,
Right.
Mhm.
I mean, he already has Good Goblin in the other room.
Oh, to eat.
Yeah. There's food all over. Once we get him into goblin meat, he's
Yeah.
ready to go.
So we get him into goblin meat.
Just always eyeing Giddy.
Giddy, stay in the back.
Yeah, Giddy's just horrified at the notion of
Never
this.
let him bite a living goblin, though.
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Once they get the taste.
It's just
All right,
like
well,
a crocodile.
Yeah,
Let's
thanks.
go.
He starts to walk up the hallway, Sausage in tow.
Yeah. I'll follow behind Sausage, essentially.
Rip is on the ceiling.
And you guys pushes another secret door open that leads into the throne room. I can
Oh.
grab these damn tokens.
Kill them both, right?
Oops. Again with the lag.
Foundry, why you so laggy? Oh, cool.
Lagalicious.
Oh,
Not me.
yeah.
There we go.
There was the secret door up behind the throne.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, Gerlunk told us about that,
Yeah.
and they're panicked to survive.
As you guys walk by the door, door to the west where Gerlunk had ran off to, you can still hear the faint sounds of muffled.
Yeah.
I think the lunk was solved.
Well, if he went into Longfinger's realm, then I guess just leave him there. That sucks.
Sucks for him, at least.
And then he walks up to a wall behind the throne and just pushes this wall open to reveal a short hallway about 40 feet long that leads northward to a very sturdy looking oaken door that has upon it a 7-pointed star.
Oh.
And he says, all right, well, I guess this is where I leave ya.
Why is Giddy currently labeled as dead?
Oh no!
Oh. Oh wait,
you're on
I
top
think
of
I'm
the
on a.
corpse.
That makes more sense.
You're on top.
I was like, something seems wrong here.
Belladonna acts fast and got
Right. Giddy shit his brains out in the midst of this conversation.
What is Brip doing?
I don't
not
know.
doing
I've been
anything.
watching
Brip's
this
not
too.
doing anything.
What?
I'm like, are you, Brip? Are you
He's not
having
doing
a
anything.
bit of a stroke over there, or what's happening?
How? Before we go in, how is everybody?
Not
Ian.
great.
Oh, is this something that we should rush into?
Is Rip Nugget up there?
Yes, and he's got some of his goons with him. Strange looking creatures with open tentacled like faces. They're
That
quite
doesn't sound good at all.
gross. He said they were gonna help him translate something. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet they were.
So I'm gonna leave now. Good luck, everyone. Watch out for Lunk.
I give Sausage another ration as he starts to walk away.
It takes a moment to consume it completely. And then before he leaves, he kind of looks up at you for more. And then
I'll give him another one. I have 2 sets of rations. They have 7 each.
Punches,
Come on, sausage, hurry up. Get out of here before Rip Nuggets let loose upon the world again.
I have.
What?
I just say in Goblin to Sausage. And say,
I have more.
Tunch kind of looks up at you, his eyebrows kind of raise a little bit. But then, like, Tunch yells again. And then he just takes the ration you gave him in his mouth still and just walks off towards Tunch, maybe looking over his shoulder a little bit.
Well, before we go in there, if anyone wants to give me a little bit of a touch-up, I'd appreciate it.
I could use a little something too.
Come here,
Rip drops
gather,
to the floor.
gather around. I'll
Gather round,
take a
children.
moment. Yes, come here, my small companions.
Heart was pounding in that moment. I wanted to fire a bolt so bad, but I was like, man, if Sausage attacks us and then we alert Rip Nugget and them ahead of time,
Right.
it's not going to be good. He wanted to so bad, but in his mind, we might just have to do it after we deal with Rip Nugget.
we can come back with it. I mean, I can tell you that there's not really a alignment, but like Sofla's morality has changed through this cave. So
Cool,
We're just
everybody
getting
gets
like, kill all
2
the
hit
goblins, and Giddy's like, yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
It's just gotten weird.
points.
Oh, I feel better.
Well,
Slightly.
All right, heals all around.
unfortunately, Pharasma is busy at the moment, but
I guess I should get 2 points of healing.
We can take a little bit longer if you'd like me to investigate your wounds further, but
Don't know how much time we have.
I also am curious about the enfeebled that I got from that one hunk guy. Does that go away, or do I also have to wait for that enfeebled bit to heal?
So I think every night of rest you lose 1 enfeebled.
Fuck. Got it. Whack.
Whack.
Well, I guess I don't know. I'm a little hesitant, but
Yeah.
how are
I'd-
all of your
I'll do a
spells?
3-action heal.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not
how-
going to do the 30-foot divination because everyone's here, so I'm just going to roll healing. Hopefully it's not a 1. It is a 7.
Sweet.
So we all get 7 health. Okay.
Regarding spells, are you guys all out of spells? Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I got a few left.
Okay.
I'm pretty good on health now too.
Um,
I'll do my stay in the back thing and be all right.
Hmm.
I thought I had an idea. I was exploring it.
Calliope, as you approach the door,
Oh,
There
fuck.
it is.
the door to the hallway, go ahead and roll a secret perception check. Just you.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Secret perception.
Okay.
Secret?
Secret.
You feel like something is pulling you. You notice that there's it's hard for even me to describe, but Pharasma's will. Her presence is here somewhere,
Whoa.
but
Hmm.
you don't think it lies ahead. You sense that there's a piece of her here somewhere else.
What?
Everything good up there, Calliope?
I personally got chills from that. I don't know what that means. Calliope's like frozen, like standing there at the doorway, just like looking down this hall. And I envision that her vision is that thing where you like move the camera close by it while zooming out and you get that weird like tunnel effect as she looks down this hall and I sense something. A presence I've not felt since.
Sorry, go
And
ahead.
she just looks around. No, it's okay. That's a direct quote from Darth Vader in Star
Yeah, I
Wars Episode
know.
4. Pharasma's here, but I don't sense her that direction. I'm very unsure what this means.
Do you think it's something we should look into? I mean, I know there's a couple places on the map we haven't been.
Sorry, I
I'm
was
just
thinking,
worried
like,
that-
just Tunch's map. You're like looking at it, like we haven't been in this room or this room.
Yeah,
That's basically it. He's just like, I don't
I'm
think we've been
feeling-
over here.
well, maybe
You want
We
me to
haven't been down to
scout
the
over here?
canyons, essentially.
we might need to. Yes, perhaps.
Well, I was thinking like, if you remember the room down from us, that's where that statue was at. And then if we
Oh,
would have
yes.
went to the right, then I remember there being some goblins in there. But then I don't know
Storeroom.
that we went down.
That's where the dogs came from. It's where the kennels
Ah.
are.
That's right. I thank you for reminding me, Soulflight.
Well,
So maybe it is in the spider room. I don't know if I'm crazy about going in the spider room.
well, didn't we? There was the one room we went to, and they yelled at us to leave.
Right, but I think Silflay's right in saying that essentially right around there was the dog kennel.
Any spider room deserves fire. They're not
I
natural.
fully agree.
Where was Brip wanting to scout?
He was thinking up to the northwest where the staircase I can see over
Oh,
here.
that's right, the staircase too.
So he was thinking he would crawl on the ceiling and just kind of go put eyes on it.
Is it worth maybe seeing where up at the stairs where Brip and Calliope saw?
There's just a door at the end of the stairs here.
It could be worth looking.
Brip, as you're clambering over and into the den
Never
where
mind.
that scaled creature was, you notice that amidst the filth and detritus, there are some items that look pristine.
Oh.
It might take you a little bit to sift through it all to find what's there, but it looks like there might be some things down there for you. But as you clamber up to the northwest further, there is a staircase that circles back from the den and up to the southwest to another door.
What do you see over there, Brip?
Well, there's some stuff here. I'm gonna have to go through it to figure out what it is, but there is a staircase that curves back down and around to the southwest. Seems safe enough. But we need to make a decision on which door we need to go through.
Well,
the door's at the top of the staircase. Sorry.
right. I mean, Calliope, if you think that this might be important, then I mean, maybe we should look at it.
Yes, I really think that we should wait. Ensure that everything is sifted through and found in a way. Just to make sure that we're not missing something. So perhaps we do investigate that direction, and then just maybe one more set of eyes through the kennels just to see what might be hidden there.
Well, I'll follow your lead if you make the way. I'm not necessarily in a hurry to meet old Rip Nugget.
Agree. Brip, what do you see? What you said? There's some items.
Yeah, I've been going through it. It's gonna take a minute.
Oh,
You're gonna have
sorry.
to jump off of the ceiling there to get down and look through all the junk.
It's a trap.
You jump down. It's gonna take you a couple minutes, but you get through it, and you find. Oh, this should be unidentified. So should this? You find a rune stone and an ocarina in some a nearly pristine crystal chess set.
Wow.
I'm gonna put everything in party chat or party stash. Sorry. And yeah. Should we try to identify some of these objects? Maybe they could be helpful in our future endeavors.
I mean, it couldn't hurt to try.
You can see Silflay is like getting impatient, but not saying anything.
Calliope, you feel in that moment of feeling Pharasma's grace, you felt like it was coming from the northwest.
How far is the drop down into that pit that Brip is in?
It's about 10 feet.
Is it straight down?
Yes. You could take the time to clamber down it, though.
Yeah, she will slowly clamber down in full plate.
Okay.
And when she gets down to the bottom there, she's going to kind of just like walking slowly, just seeing what the vibes are.
All right. It seemed like this is where that creature had been
Because it's a boneyard.
laid or captured for a while. But Rip is pulling out all those items I mentioned earlier, the wind instrument, the ocarina, game pieces, and a runestone.
Yeah, she's going to walk through all of the bones and whatnot that's laid out here as carefully as possible and go up to this door and look at the door up the stairs in this pit area.
It looks like a simple door you'd be able to just push open. Push or pull.
She'll listen at it. Is there any sounds coming from the other side?
Nothing.
She steps back down into the bottom of the pit and says, I'm going to open this door. You can come if you'd like, but I feel like I need to open this.
Well, should we gather everyone?
Yeah, she's like shouting, not shouting it, but saying it loudly enough that everybody could hear.
Brip would look over to the group and kind of wave him over.
Got it.
I'll make my way down then.
Yeah, Giddy's about to make his way as well.
And then as they're doing that, Brip's going back to the ceiling.
The great
Okay,
gym
well-
in the sky.
Make your way down and into this bloodied and dirt-filled den of that lizard creature. Calliope's at the base of the stairs that lead upward to the northwest or east.
She walks back up the stairs.
North. North. Stairs go west. Words
Yeah,
are
but,
hard. Cardinal directions. What are those?
And she opens that door.
Yep. I'm just gonna stay adjacent to Calliope.
Okay. You open the door, and it opens up to a chamber that is thick with webs.
Mm-hmm.
Barely see beyond.
Yuck.
It's thick.
She closes the door and turns around and says, this might be Longfinger's lair. Further expansion of it. I don't know why I'm being called here, but I don't know.
We're with you.
I'm really torn.
We're with you, but
I understand, but
You
at
have
the
my
same time-
crossbow.
At the same time, we don't want to let Rip Nugget have more time to identify whatever he was trying to with these tentacle-faced beings.
Yeah, that's also fair.
Are you going to be distracted? If this is pulling you, are you going to be distracted if we go to face Rip Nugget?
I'll be able to focus at the task at hand, of course, but
Tunch did say that the lord of these webbed halls, does talk. It seems to have some sort of an accord with the goblins.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. I have an idea. So, Giddy, after memorizing Tunch's stupid face, is going to use a feat that he got at this level called Illusory Disguise. And it will allow him to impersonate someone that he's seen. So, for an hour. As disguise self, so he is going to disguise himself as Tunch.
We could have taken sausage before then.
I listen. I don't know how effective that would have been, but this feels like a more appropriate time, I suppose.
Well. Okay.
This is something you want to do.
I
Looking back
feel-
at Calliope.
I feel like I'm being told I should by forces beyond my control.
Yeah, there was a role for it, all right?
I know. I'm just trying to, like you said, you can't really explain it. I don't think that she really understands either. So she's just like, I don't know, but
You said the Pharasma's presence is here somewhere.
Mhm.
Caught,
She opens the door again.
caught a feel of it.
She knows the feel of Pharasma anywhere.
Touch my body.
Of spider webs?
Yes, this area is thick with spider webs. You can see that this chamber opens up to like a 10-foot wide tunnel that goes southward, and then further to the west, it ends in a small. It terminates into a small cavern, but continues northward. It looks like.
Well, ideally we could burn this down, but if we're going to try to treat with any spiders here, that would immediately put us at a disadvantage.
Well, we can always do the burning if things go wrong.
Yeah, you
Yes.
think you can walk through the webs? It's just going to be
Okay.
difficult to do so.
Okay, well,
You're- Put
Like,
his face on,
difficult
Giddy.
terrain.
What?
You put Tunch's face on, do you?
maybe
Would
you
it
should
be wise
lead.
for you to go first?
That would be great, also because I am reloading my foundry. Cannot. Don't know what happened, but
I can tell you,
Please.
I already hate this.
Oh
Iggy,
yeah. The human lost her dark vision again.
no.
Right. Iggy, I'm gonna have to put you away for a minute. I don't know what this thing will think if you come in with me.
Oh, yeah.
So Giddy's gonna de-summon Iggy.
Couldn't you just have Iggy like stay in the back around the corner
Oh, that is probably true, actually.
rather than resummon? I don't mean to
Yeah.
tell you what to do, but I mean,
No, that's a good idea. He rethinks that decision and then just tells her to stay there.
No, wait, come back.
Come back, cat. All right.
She could watch the door in case
That's also
anyone goes up
true.
to Rip Nugget's layers.
Well, I can only be so far away from her. I don't know. That might be too far. All right. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Hey.
I'm right behind you, Tunch.
Yeah, that's right. My name is Tunch. I like to do things to terrible things to small animals and large animals.
that sounds just like him.
All right, where the fuck is this spider at? Hello. Do I need to go down?
Oh, this is so much suspense.
I don't like it. I don't
Hey.
like it at all.
Hey guys, I see a door all the way down to the south.
Uh-huh. All right.
About
check,
80 feet down.
check your chat messages too.
I have gotten nada yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still nothing.
Silflay, as you stepped a little bit into the center of this cavern,
Oh,
you
I'll pull myself back.
notice something, a faint outline and glow against the thick spider webs and on the wall to the north here.
I see something.
What?
I'm gonna carefully make my way over to it to try to get a better look of what I'm seeing.
Okay. Yeah, you see what looks to be a secret door.
Ooh.
I'm gonna. Well, I reach out and then I stop and I look back at Calliope. So,
Is this where we're supposed to go?
There's only one way to find out.
There's 2 doors to the south too.
If you don't mind, I'll
I'll let you.
We got your back, Calliope.
attempts to open that door.
All right, you open the
And
door.
Look inside.
You see a shimmering and softly glowing pool of unusually
Oh,
blue
shit.
water that ripples and shines in this cavern. The water is also unusually clear, revealing a depth of about 5 feet, and an ancient skeleton clad in shining silvery chainmail, clutching a softly glowing knife in the pool's
Oh.
depths against the northeastern wall.
That sounds pharasmic.
It does. I was kind of hoping I could drink that water, but I don't think I can with that floating in there.
I'd advise against that for sure.
I ain't ready to go to the boneyard quite yet. Although it could flush that cake out of me.
Fruitcake normally does that naturally, so
Well, right, but this one's poison, so you know.
Calliope is going to religion check this, just to try to get some more knowledge, assuming that
Sure.
kind of what's going on.
try
I
to-
didn't roll it privately. I apologize.
That's okay. That is enough for you to realize that these waters have been sanctified, probably by this ancient skeleton. You're kind of peering into this small pool and recognize the raiments of a Pharasman cleric or priest of some kind.
Say it's holy water, right? It should be safe to drink.
If you need water, we'll find water elsewhere for you. But please, one moment, Kitty.
Giddy's looking at this water very thirstily.
To clarify, this would not be desecrating a tomb. Final resting place doesn't necessarily have to be a tomb, correct?
Right.
Okay, just making sure that so she's going to say a quick pharasmic prayer and get down on her hands and knees beside the pool and reach into.
I see a check from Brip. That's a good check, dude. So maybe as Calliope is reaching into the pool, you realize that because of this ancient priest's raiment and maybe their favor with Desna, they've actually blessed these waters. The divinity has kind of seeped through and made these waters magical or divine in some way that may have an effect of anybody drinking them. But then you also, you're not sure what removing any of the items may do to the waters after
Giddy.
the fact.
Giddy is about to take a sip from this water as Calliope's reaching into it. It's like I gotta drink.
I don't
something.
know. I don't know how, but I can feel the magic in that water.
I'm about to feel it myself, and he just plops his head down in, takes a big sip.
The water seems that it'll be okay, but I'm not sure about what would happen if we removed anything from the water.
Okay.
Giddy also has his water skin down in there to fill it up.
Okay, you dip your head in just as Calliope's breaching the water to grab the
she's just gonna touch it. She's not gonna grab anything. She's just reaching in to like make physical contact with this thing, essentially.
Okay. It feels like a skeleton. It's unmoving, and you're able to reach in and disturb the waters, though nothing seems to happen outside of that. Giddy, you're like drinking it, right? Just
Yeah,
full on
Giddy's taking a
head-
big ol' sip and filling up this water skin.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a fortitude save.
Ruh-roh.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna hero point that just because
Natural one right there.
I'm about to obol that just because I ain't losing Giddy today. That's a 28. That's much better.
Okay. You restore all your hit points.
Oh wow.
Hey! What the fuck would have happened on the other side of the spectrum?
Maybe you lose all of them hit points.
You
That's
go
what
down
I'm-
to 1 hit point. Yeah.
Die, probably on a critical fail.
I look at Calliope and
If you want to be able to grab any of that without actually touching, I had learned this neat trick.
and I start taking out my crowbar and my net.
It's like, we can actually wrap this around at the bent side, and it's like a good scoop, but also your arms are much longer than mine, so you may not need it.
No, I think I can handle this one. Thank you though, Sylphie. And she's refocuses and is kind of praying over this skeleton as she does this, just praying and praying. And she checked to see what the if there's any. I don't know that she can detect magic, but she could identify magic, which is ironic. So try to just identify what the magic is on this potential dagger.
You'd have to retrieve it fully from the pool.
Okay, got it. That's why I was trying to just like make physical contact. Yeah, she will grab the skeleton and pull it out.
Okay. As you heft
Lay it.
the skeleton out and place it above the or onto the rocky ground next to the pool, the magical waters almost instantly dissipate, and the light that it was emitting also disappear. At the same time as that happens, the dagger that the skeleton had across its body seems to glow, and the only light in that room now is emanating from the dagger.
What kind of armor does the skeleton have on?
Chainmail.
Okay. Calliope is like very ceremoniously laid this skeleton back into a resting position and doesn't grab the dagger, but lays her hand on it to try to see what it might be.
Okay. Lay your hand on it, and you feel it almost hum with Pharasma's divine energies.
Oh shit, dude! Yeah, it's probably a holy symbol of. That's her chosen weapon is a dagger.
Oh
so
yeah.
that took way too long to click for me. But should try to identify it with an Arcana check.
Okay.
And keep praying, trying to figure out what this is, and it's just plain chainmail, right?
Yes.
Got it. Yes.
Chainmail does not seem to have any inherent magical thingamajigs. It's not magical.
Perfect. Yeah.
If it was magical, then it's been dissipated and maybe absolved into the pool, mixing with whatever energies the person, the priestess or priest at the time, had. Looks like they've been down here for at least a century, maybe. But you're able to identify the dagger, and you're kind of running through stories and tales of Pharasma's presence and will and ancient Pharasmic orders, and something clicks. You think this dagger's name is Dormition, an ancient dagger
what?
wielded by a priest of an old and maybe defunct Pharasman sect known as the Order of the Pallid Shroud. An organization devoted to protecting Galarian from the horrors of undead, and viewed themselves as living extensions of Pharasma's will. The weapon itself is made of low-grade silver, and its blades gleam with a soft light, like that of like a candle, essentially. Yeah. And mechanically, it is a +1 striking returning dagger
Holy shit.
that can't
Okay.
have any additional property runes attached to it, as it is a specific item, and it deals an additional d6 damage to undead creatures.
That's so fucking cool.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
she
sweet.
like as that clicks, she chuckles a little bit to herself and smiles, closes her eyes, and just thank you Pharasma, she whispers, and she takes the dagger gently from the skeleton's hands, again leaving it in a very reverent pose and respecting the corpse, the skeleton there, and holds the dagger in her hands, stands up and turns around to her party and says, I think we're ready.
As you say that, you are struck with a vision. That vision is of the letter you read from underneath the Sandpoint Cathedral of a Wulgar Rabs, claiming to be a ghoul of sorts, a ghast maybe, and wanting to protect his kin. And you feel your heart kind of drop, and this headache kind of overcome you. You feel sluggish. You realize that knowing that there are undead, and you not having done anything about dispatching them, you are essentially cursed.
Uh-oh.
You get -2 to your -2 status penalty to all your initiative rolls.
No.
But you've got Dormition.
Yeah.
Redeem it.
That's a decent trade-off. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, honestly.
But that also really sucks.
So you cursed because you didn't kill some undead? Is that what?
Mhm.
Yeah, didn't willfully go seek them out. But I will say tried to leave one undead for a greater undead, but Pharasma does not care.
Oh.
Yeah, so having that happen, she like clenches her eyes shut and has this happen. She puts one hand to her temple and is just like kind of reeling and a little like dizzy from having
Diggity
that happen,
dang.
and she shakes her head a little bit and just kind of looks at the group like that didn't happen.
Yeah, you all see the pained face kind of overcome Calliope for just a moment. Then you hear a voice echo out from the south. This is and in Aklo, Calliope, you understand it as
Who dares enter my realm without seeking an audience?
And that's where we're going to cut it for the marathon today, ladies and gentlemen. That's it.
Pew, pew,
Oh man.
Good stuff. Huzzah.
Wow.
Huzzah. Hooray. We did it. 1 year in the
We
books.
did.
Marathon is over.
Made it
We should
through.
do more Saturday streams for a longer time, I think. I agree with Nick's sentiment.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Maybe. We'll just have to see how it
We're back
works
on
out.
Monday though. So
Yes, we will continue
Yeah.
Monday. Back to our regularly scheduled stream.
Heck yeah.
Monday nights, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. You can catch our VODs on YouTube and here on Twitch for a limited amount of time, as well as our podcast. We also have another podcast, the Random Rolls podcast, where we play through various ttrpgs through several sessions. We kind of go through the gambit there, where it's going through character creation, prologue, and into just one-shot homebrew ideas. After we wrap up Cloud Empress there, we're going to jump into Cyberpunk Red, swapping out our cast a little bit too. We're getting Mia El Chivo, who's in the Twitch chat right now, our new
Chivo.
mod in our Discord server. Also, big shout out to him and everything he's done to help us get us in fucking shape, because it was a mess. We don't know what we're doing. I don't know what I'm doing in Discord, so I'm very
Discord's
happy
hard.
to have him on our team and
Looks so
getting
good now.
into the
Mhm.
Random Rules podcast now. And yeah. What else? Giveaway. We should do the giveaway before we close it out, right?
Oh yes.
Yep,
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
Yep,
See if
yep.
there are any entries.
I think there were a few.
pretty much everybody in the chat, I think, attempted to enter.
Whether or not I set it up successfully on Stream Elements is to be seen.
TBD.
Looks like we have 4 entrants.
Oh, here's the giveaways.
Oh.
Now
Okay.
we
You
do.
want to give a short window for anyone else to sneak in, or are you calling it now?
Give him a minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
You heard the man.
Click on the thing.
You have
Do it
1
now.
more minute to get more entries for the giveaway.
Yeah, because it's going to be wicked.
Yeah, Anchor's just counting his time. It's like
Yeah, for
one more minute before I get my prize.
Come on, guys. Bidding war. Let's go.
I think we definitely have Anchor. We definitely have Fox and Chivo, I think.
Yes.
Then there's one other one.
There's only 4 entrants so far. And
You have a
crazy.
25% chance to win at this rate.
possible.
That's not bad odds.
Alright, we got 10 seconds left.
Oh,
Oh, Legends,
Ooh.
Legends
Ooh.
going.
ooh.
Oh, I cannot buy more than 10 tickets.
This is true.
Pew, pew, pew.
I'm not entering.
You can't win
Running
anyway.
out of time.
I know. It's like I choose the game I have and I pick it up and put it back on my shelf.
Alright, and the giveaway is closed. You gonna draw a winner?
Oh.
Oh no.
The
Oh.
winner is the Gullible Fox.
Nice.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Congratulations, the Gullible Fox. We will reach out to you in our Discord, and you'll have your choice of a tabletop RPG.
I
to
know
get
them.
Sent to you. Yes.
Leon.
That's it, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you next Monday for more Whispers of
That's
Dream.
2 days.
You're back.
That's 2 days away.
Yeah, we'll see
Yeah.
who this dude is talking to.
Yeah.
Aklo is.
Oh
I
gosh.
unfortunately think I know.
The Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man and not the cool one. I mean, he's cool in
Oh.
a different way. So is this one. But anyways, don't forget to live by the
Live by the
die and die
and
by
die
the
by the
die. Yeah, bye-bye.
Good night.